on.
I caught my fiancé texting another woman. He said it's no different than watching adult film.
Does that make it better?
My fiancé, 36 male, let me use his MacBook to work from home on Friday since my work laptop had to be sent in to be fixed. He has his text messages go to both his iPhone and his MacBook. When I was 35, he has his text messages go to both his iPhone and his laptop. When I, 35 female, was using it last week, I saw a text come through from someone he had saved as Schmexy T. Why?
Well, it's all in the name, Sophia.
Why? And also, are we live on YouTube?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, by the way, this comes from Throwaway, Just a Girl. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Jimmy Herbert Knockers.
No.
Come on, let me be him.
That's
Please.
Dakota.
That's Dakota.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Keon.
And we're here to give good advice goofily. But we don't have all the answers. We only know what we'd do. So let us know what you would do in the comments. And OP says, I clicked on it, and there were months of text history that came up, all spicy related. Uh-oh.
How spicy?
So spicy.
Like habanero?
Pepper, X-pepper.
Oh.
Yeah,
More like...
OP's about to be his ex-pepper.
Lots of pics back and forth, all during the day. He even told her the day prior that when he was having spicy sleep with me, he was thinking about her.
That's so sweet of him.
Ooh.
At least he's honest on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think you can really spin that into a compliment somehow.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go into a job interview and they ask you for weaknesses. I was really upset about it. I decided to give myself a few hours to cool off and then talk to him about it. I took screenshots and emailed them to myself in case he denied it.
What the hell do you mean you're going to talk? There's nothing left to talk about.
Yeah, we already know. Which is what he did previously when I thought he was cheating on me 2 years ago. I had seen some texts, and then he acted like I was crazy and imagining things.
Oh.
Wait, I'm sorry. You had seen texts, presumably like this one, and he was like, there's nothing there. It's all in your head. I don't even have a phone. Did it work? When I spoke to him about it on Friday night, he didn't deny it. But he told me it's no different than watching adult films because he's not actually having spicy sleep with her.
Oh, that makes logical sense.
I'm not actually having spicy sleep. I just want to. He told me they met at a networking event pre-pandemic and kept in touch. He said she just started sending him hot photos. He called them hot photos. Wow. And
the temperature makes my phone go hot.
My phone always turns off.
No, he wouldn't even do that. He'd just be like, yeah, no, he's just way hotter, hotter than you.
And one thing led to another. He told me he would stop talking to her, but only after I got really upset. I know that you meant that he would stop talking because you were getting upset, but it sounded like, I'll stop talking to her if you get more upset.
I think it's that. I think it's that one. Because it doesn't sound like OP's that upset.
Cry about it, and then we'll see. I'm still using his laptop today, Monday, because the replacement my company sent won't be here until tomorrow or Wednesday. I decided to go into his messages on his laptop again. And sure enough, he had been texting her since around 9 a.m. Do you need any more proof, OP? Because I don't even think he cares anymore. He just gave you his laptop.
He's just trying to see where the line is. He's running an experiment at this point. He's like, maybe if I tell her I've been thinking of this other person while we sleep together. Oh, no? Okay. Dang. Maybe I'll tell her straight up, get more angry, and then I'll stop. No? Okay.
Let's see how far we can push OP, you know?
He told her he can't text her much anymore. Then not an hour later, he's texting her that he can't stand not texting her. I didn't even say anything to him. I just packed up my stuff. We moved in together about 3 months ago. Oof. Called my former roommate to confirm my old room was still available, which it is, and went back to my old apartment. He tried to stop me and acted like he had no idea why I was doing what I was doing, and that I'm taking things way overboard.
He goes, no, babe, honesty is the best policy. Oh, you can't leave.
I thought you wanted me to tell you the truth. That's why I gave you my laptop.
Oh, yeah, good for you for leaving, though.
Yeah, and a lesson for the future about moving in with a guy that you think is cheating on you.
Yeah.
When I got to my old apartment, I sent him a pic I took of his text conversation from this morning. Would you classify this as cheating? Are you asking us? Do you really need us to answer that?
You know what? Let's be nice. Let's be nice here.
I'm going to say no. They weren't in the same room together. You can't prove it.
It wasn't physical.
Legally, you're cheating.
Legally, it flips back on you.
Yeah, with the clause of I am rubber and you are glue, you actually are at fault now.
Whoever spelt it dealt it. OP, yes. That's all I'll say. Yes.
Yes.
5 week later update. Of course, after I left and sent him the evidence, he was apologizing up and down and begged me to come back. I told him no, I had enough. Beyond this cheating, and when I thought he was cheating 2 years ago, he was cheating. He's just a manipulative a-hole. I think I've always known it, but maybe I felt like I couldn't do better. I don't know. I'm happier now that I left. I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my chest. A few days after I left, his mother reached out to me and asked if we could have a call. I wasn't sure how much he shared with her, but I really liked his mom, so I agreed. She essentially told me that we as women sometimes have to put up with our men cheating, and it's part of life.
Oh, no.
Oh, girly
Mom
pop.
is cooking. She is cooking.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen cooking while her husband cheats on her.
Wow.
Girly pop, no, we're not in the 60s anymore. You can live your own life, girly.
And yeah,
Please do.
When I say she's cooking, I mean she is cooking her brain with some form of radiation.
I feel bad for her. She's not condoning what he did and not condoning what his father had done, but that's a part of life, and that's why he did it, girl. Because his mom said it's okay.
Mommy said it was fine to cheat.
Mommy said dad cheated, and so I cheated because I want to be just like him when I grow up.
Hold up, let me ask my mom if I could cheat. She said it's okay.
She then went on to tell me that he's a good provider and would provide for me and any children we end up having. We're not having children. But sometimes, in return for him being a provider, I need to put up with some stuff I may not like.
Oh, wow. Ooh, this is your time to save her. Save her. She's screaming for help.
I think you find one of those books, those self-help books that says, like, women in bad relationships or whatever that you find, like, in the checkout aisles.
Yeah.
And then you give that to her. And you say, hey, read this. Read this.
I would be much meaner.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't know. What do you think would be the most insulting food to be compared to as a mother? Like a casserole? Like you've got the intelligence of a casserole? Maybe I would get a sack of rocks and I'd be like, I found your twin because you guys are both the same level of intelligence.
I always like the burn from Bob's Burgers where she's like, if she were a spice, she'd be flour.
That's a good one.
It's you.
Oh my gosh, who's
Fortina.
that? Do you see that? Where is it? It was Sophia Danner.
Get her out of here. Get her out.
I told her the conversation was over. For those of you with children, if your significant other is cheating, please don't let your child think that's okay. I believe my ex thought he wasn't really doing anything wrong because of what he saw in his family. I never would have imagined I would have had to set boundaries this way. I had a long talk with my mother, and she thinks I did the right thing and would end my father if he did anything like that. I understand some people have open marriages, and that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about having a side piece without the other person's consent. And you have my consent to listen to full episodes with stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. we've got a little bit left to the story. Any final thoughts?
I put this man in a boat, and I put that boat in the ocean. And that's it. That's all. That's everything.
Wow. You got him a boat? That's really nice.
What do you do with OP's? Wait, no. What do you do with the cheating ex? What do you do with the cheating ex? Put him in the brig and wash him out. I don't know.
Oh, wait.
I didn't have anything else.
What do you do with the cheating partner? What
Oh,
do you
that's
do
better.
With the cheating partner?
What do you do with the cheating partner?
Throw them
Early.
in
Oh.
the ocean.
That works. And there you go.
If you're a pirate,
If you're a pirate, if you're not a pirate, you're legally in trouble.
if you're in Pittsburgh, you've got the all clear.
I saw a post today on here where a man posted how his wife was Snapchatting her ex. It made me think I should post this update for folks to read. Be strong. The problem isn't you. The problem isn't the person they are cheating with or texting. The problem is them. They don't respect you and they never will. Everyone reading this deserves respect and love. Make sure you have that in your relationships. I do realize I'm stating this from a place of great privilege where I have the money and support system to leave. I understand not everyone has that. If you don't, I want you to know that I see you. You do matter. I appreciate the support and validation I received from my original post. And we've got some final comments. Dwayne Banks says that conversation with his mom made me cringe. Really speaks volumes about how she views herself. Yikes. OP says, I knew that we were raised differently. I come from a family of very strong women. Both of my parents always worked, and my mother is an executive at a company.
Yeah, well, how much does she bench?
6,000.
Oh.
She's so strong.
6,000. 6,000 what?
Mothers.
She bench presses 6,000 mothers?
Yeah.
What is she, Atlas?
Yes. His mother has never worked and really just took care of the home and their family, but his family is much bigger than mine. It was just me and my sister. He is one of 6. That conversation sealed the deal. We do not belong together, and we are never, ever getting back together. Ooh. And that's the end of that story. Yay!
He's going to get together with someone else and then cheat on them with you, or he's going to try.
Oh. It's
He'll
just
be like,
a
I'm
cycle.
back. I'm back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Who want me for real?
He's an invincible character. He never really goes away.
Title card.
Shoot. But that's the end of that one, and we got another one coming right up. Ooh-wee.
Hey, Purple Trader, thanks for the $5
Ooh-wee.
via Ko-Fi, where YouTube doesn't take 30%. Coda, I tagged you in Discord to the cutest baby pics. You have to look. I don't trust that.
Baby pics.
I don't trust that for 1 second. Let's see if somehow I can navigate through Discord
You would go to your notification.
to this picture.
It would have your name and Purple Trader.
My phone is at 8%, which means it's really at 0%.
All right.
So-
Yeah. Tough. Do we have any other things to read?
Oh, I saw Ming Ming's
Brittany ICU
post.
Lynn, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Jeez Louise. Hi, it's been a few months since I've been around. I miss you all. We miss you. Or we've missed you, but now you're here.
You're back.
Got my tickets for the old Renaissance. So excited. I also got my costumes, guys. And I'm mostly using a lot of stuff I already had, but I didn't have any skirts. And now I have skirts. And this is very exciting. Big news.
This is huge.
It's huge news.
I can't find it.
Also, my
Alf.
boyfriend tried on his Ren Fair costume. It's really good, and you should wear it all the time.
Excuse me.
Um,
No. Shout out to White Van of Passing Away.
happy time zone, everyone. Watch ton of your videos. First time watching live. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live.
Welcome here. Welcome there.
Welcome.
Welcome win.
everywhere.
Welcome thin. Welcome in.
Jamie Photography, thank you for the $2. Y'all keeping me sane while my Jeep is being repaired. We do what we can. We do what we can. We try and we do what we can.
While your Jeep is being prepared.
Yes, indeed.
While your Jeep is a Grand Cherokee, it will cost you $5,000 if you'd like to fix it.
Interesting.
Boom. That's called topical humor.
Boom, bop,
Everyone,
bam.
get your notepads out. Look in the pets sub-thread. I did look there.
You're really bad.
I
at
hate
it.
Is
Discord.
it
No.
a baby blobfish? I'm gonna look.
Let's take a look.
Now, where did I go?
Okay,
Uh,
I'm looking.
Everyone has such
looking.
cute
Pets.
pets. Aw.
Invertebrates.
Where did it go? Wait,
I don't see Dakota.
why don't I see the pets thing disappeared?
You're not really
Okay,
good
there's
at that,
nothing
are you?
in there. Well, I guess
was
we'll have to find it later.
I just was in that. Where did it go?
We'll find it later.
Hobbies?
We'll find it later.
All right.
General? Wait. What? Literally, what just happened? It's gone.
It's
The
gone.
whole pet section is gone.
Did you just?
Dakota deleted the pet section, and the stream is over now.
I don't know. I hate
It's-
Discord so much. Okay.
All right. Anywho,
It's not
We're
that I
ready for our
hate
next
Discord
story.
itself.
It's yourself that.
It's
can't
that when
figure
I
it out.
use it.
you're bad at it.
Yes.
Well, there we go.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
I gave the weird guy a chance for a date, and I instantly regretted it.
Lesson learned.
So today I effed up by going on a date with a weird guy, 23 male. So I was talking to this guy who was already giving weird vibes, just a little strange, but nothing unbearable, right?
I don't know. I've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Will.
So, no, stop. She's too powerful. Oh,
Wait. Ready? Are you ready?
yeah. Ouch. She slapped me.
I did.
So, he asked me on a date to the zoo, which I love.
Did you buy it?
Are you Matt Damon?
Is the weird guy Matt Damon?
It's a good dream. It's a good dream.
He said, "It's a good dream. It's a good dream."
They heard.
They
You
heard.
heard? Everyone tell them that you heard.
He
Heard.
said, "Everyone tell them that you heard."
Heard.
He said,
So, he asked me on a date to the zoo, which I love. So we decided to go. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this comes from Resident Letter 3402. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
"I'm Sophia."
I'm a zoo.
And we are going to buy a zoo. And we're going to tell you all about it while we read this story.
I'm
Yay.
Keon. I'm kidding.
If you bought a zoo, let us know in the comments, and OP says. So, from the beginning, we meet up at the zoo and walk up together. We're at the front, waiting in line for them to scan our tickets when he points to a sign that says private property, no weapons permitted. I ask him if he has a weapon, and he says, no, I am the weapon.
What?
That's like classic cute cringy.
Yeah.
No, these guns. Boo! Boo!
It really depends on the delivery.
Yeah.
Because
like,
if
he's
you
like,
deliver
"Nah,
it right,
weapon."
that's funny. But if you go, I'm actually a weapon. I'm the
not,
weapon.
I'm not allowed to be in 3 countries.
While they were outside playing, I was inside studying the blade. I was watching Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get inside, start walking around, and we get to these animals called Klipspringers.
Find a picture.
Klipspringers.
I'll find it. Oh, okay. Go for it. Keep
You
going.
don't know what a Klipspringer
Do
looks
you?
like? Yes. They're cute little brown things with little legs.
I hate how you're right.
I mean, it just says that in the
No, it
text.
doesn't.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
He proceeds
These
to
aren't real. These look so fake. There's
Give
no
it-
way
give
these
it
are.
You know what I mean? Show me a Klipspringer.
Okay, hold on. I got.
Klipspringer.
Yeah, here we go. This looks like a Pokemon.
Klipspringer, I
give me 1
choose
second.
you.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the
freaking
edge of my
honestly,
seat.
Keep
the
reading.
suspense
you.
is it's good. Just keep
Keep reading. I'll get it. For you.
Okay. He proceeds to say, "They are short and stubby, just like you."
Oh.
I literally just looked up and stared at him and said, "Are you joking?" But I still stayed on the date. I mainly stayed because I love the zoo and the entry fee was $35. Huge mistake. So then we continue walking around, and after certain things happen, he says, "Trapaholics." Whatever
Is he just
that
like
means.
saying words? It's just every once in a while he'll just be like, random word.
You,
All right.
we know what that is.
Didgeridoo.
We know what that is.
Here's a clip springer, by the way.
Clip springer.
That's so cute. I'm sorry if he compared you to one of those. That's kind of a compliment. They're so cute.
What's the guy's name?
Jerry Springer.
From Jerry Clip Springer. Who was the guy from Superbad who was in the video with Trapaholics?
McLovin.
Yeah, what was his name?
McLovin.
What's his real name?
Donald Glover.
See,
All
this
right.
guy's full of fake stuff.
Fake fact.
Trapaholics. Honestly, red
Christopher-
flag that you don't
it-
know
it-
Trapaholics.
It's Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Yeah, Minzplatz. I stood behind him at the Troubadour once.
Shout out to Matt. His brother.
Oh, you just mean like in general.
We worked with him. Oh, I worked with him. You've met him.
Putting that aside, if anyone knows, I'd love to know what it means. Then it's a Saturday, so all the families are at the zoo and there are children everywhere. And he looks over at me, sighs, and says, "Ugh, I'm getting baby fever."
That's a pretty normal thing to say.
On
Not
the first
on a
date?
first date with someone.
Did you say that to your boyfriend?
No, I was inside.
Your boyfriend?
No, we had our date here.
What's
We
going
made dinner.
on?
We made dinner.
You
I'd
told
already
your boyfriend you had baby fever
No.
on day one?
No, I'm just saying personally, if I saw a bunch of really cute babies, I'd be like, "Give me one."
I don't know what's worse.
Personally, he didn't say I want to have your babies. He said, "Oh, those babies are like."
He is. He's
The baby
saying. He's
fever.
saying, "I want to have your babies."
He didn't say that though.
He looks over at me, sighs, and says, "Ugh, I'm getting baby fever."
The babies are cute. How cute were the babies? I'm just saying. I personally didn't say that,
How about
nor would I. But
Let's make a baby.
the babies are really cute.
Take one, Raising Arizona style. I just kept looking straight because who says that on a first date?
I didn't say it on a first date.
You said, "Oh, that makes sense."
I think it does make sense. Babies are really cute.
The rest of the date goes kind of okay. We're leaving the zoo, and he mentions his ex. I don't say anything because, again, what?
This guy is just swinging for the fences
Okay.
every time, and it's a spin. It's one of those like cartoon spin arounds, and it just looks really bad.
Okay, that one weird.
Well, the next set of events all happen within the 5 to 6 minute walk to the car. He mentions the ex again and says, "If I saw my ex again, it would be over with." Like, what? Again, this is a first date.
Over with what?
I don't know. The
Over
date?
with what? Is she over? I'm confused.
I'm over this guy, and I am going to tell you that you can listen to full episodes of stories like this wherever you listen to podcasts. Just go search OK Storytime right now, and you too can get baby fever.
Baby
On a first date.
fever.
Baby beluga in the
I want to
deep
make your
blue sea.
babies, short little brown creature, fuzzy brown creature who is small.
Clip springers.
Clip Springer. Cool. Okay. Here's a little bit more story. Then he says he was born at 19 years old.
Honestly,
That
this guy's great. I want to be friends with this guy.
That is such a like dude bro who did mushrooms for the first time and was like, I never really knew who I was, and then I tried mushrooms and I was born again.
This guy's hilarious because I don't know what he's gonna say next. I
Yeah,
really
so-
cannot predict what he's gonna say next.
I don't think you're enjoying this date as much as you could be.
Some people are born again Christian. I'm born again chiller.
I don't know.
I'm born again fungus.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, this is the worst first date ever. But at this point, if you're gonna be stuck with this guy for the rest of the, I don't know, day, I would just start going along with it and start saying crazier things.
Yeah.
Match is weird.
Yeah, I'd be like, I was raised by wolves, and then I ate them.
Also, personally, OP, I would never choose something that you're kind of trapped in for a first date with a person that you like are already.
you
hesitant with.
you knew that this guy. You gave the
Yeah.
weird guy a chance.
You're like, this is a weird guy. I'm gonna let him trap me in a place.
You are now
where
an
I am
exhibit.
stuck.
You're an exhibit in the zoo now.
Yeah, first dates with people that we're unsure about are for like coffee shops or a walk with a specific end time that you can extend but don't have to.
Any end time, like, yeah, like you're like, I gotta go.
Oh man, I gotta go. My watch. I'm wearing.
Have you ever considered maybe running and losing him in the zoo somehow?
I don't know. This guy sounds like.
just
You know who this guy is? You know who this guy is?
Who?
This is Theo Vaughn.
No.
Anywho.
No. He says, I was just born a lot older than I was. I was walking at 7 months old, and I'm just super intelligent.
That's like.
So I just roll my eyes and ask him if he's so intelligent, why isn't he at Harvard or something instead of working his very basic, easy job? And he says, it's just because of family stuff. Finally, he tells me that he keeps having dreams of World War II.
Dude, I cannot. This guy sounds hilarious. I'm sorry. This is entertainment. I'm like, what is he gonna say next?
Yeah, this is a fun hang, not a fun date.
See, you know what? I'll tell you this right now. AI can never predict this guy. AI can't create
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah,
He watched D-Day and was like, "This is me."
he just fell asleep with like Tom Hanks
Yeah.
narrating
This guy
World
is like.
War II on the TV.
This guy just has PTSD,
Yeah.
like from World War II.
PTS dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, this absolute genius, perfect specimen of a man says he might have been in World War II in his past life. At this point, I was just so over it and ready to get in my car and leave. Oh, yeah. Blocked him as soon as I got in my car. And that is the end of that story. You blocked a veteran?
Genuinely, though, personally, I don't think he did anything
Wrong.
bad enough to warrant blocking him at post date. That, in my personal opinion, I would have just sent a thing along the lines of, "Hey, don't see a connection. Thanks for the date," and left it at that. But that's just like my personal morals.
I would have canceled the
personal
date
code.
immediately.
I
I would have canceled the date after the what was that?
after
He
you
was
thought
like,
he was weird.
"Oh, it's a short little brown thing. It looks like you." I'd be like,
I have to go.
What'd you call me?
The president is calling me.
"Actually, no. You know what? It would have been. I would have let that slide. It would have been the baby fever thing.
Mm.
It would have been looking me. I can see it right in my mind's eye.
You are
the way
afraid
he
of
goes.
children.
You're afraid of what you are.
A freaking. I
Yeah.
got baby fever.
I know. Personally, I love babies, and I get where he's coming from with that. Babies are really cute, but everything else really weird. Storm Kitten, thank you for the $5. It's my daughter Morgan's 7th birthday today. Happy birthday!
Happy birth.
And one of her
Happy
birthday,
birthday!
and one of her birthday requests is that I tell Sophia she likes her hair today because it looks so shiny. Thank you. I've gotten some compliments
It's
today.
hurting my eyes.
It's too shiny. Appreciate this.
All right, I'm going to Gen Chat for you, Purple. What is that? No, I don't want to show that.
What
Beep, beep,
babies?
I
Beep,
don't
beep,
know.
beep. Ba-da-doo-doo, ba-da-doo.
Here, you know what? This is what Purple said.
Keon, when you have a moment, could you turn the
To
the air
yes,
away?
Yes.
You
So
see my
these are the
eyes.
babies.
Mantis.
I don't see nothing. I thought you see nothing.
Mantis.
Oh, I do see
Mantis
something.
toboggan. I love mantis.
Ah,
Manti.
You like Manti
Mantis
Teo?
babies.
Manti Teo?
Who's Manti Teo?
Mantis.
You don't remember Manti Teo?
Mantis, mantis,
Manti
mantis,
Teo?
mantis.
Manti. Mantis toboggan.
Manti Te'o is the football player that went to Notre Dame and had a fake girlfriend.
And had a fake what?
You don't remember this?
No, I only remember Simi Fehoko.
He lied about having a girlfriend.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well,
And that cost him his whole career.
We got another story though.
No, he made it to the NFL. We have another story.
Mantis.
Mantis babies.
Mantis
Alright.
Toboggan, attorney at law.
No.
I'm gonna fight for you, and we're gonna fight the law.
Okay. Who's ready?
Me. It's me.
Great.
3, 2, 1.
My fiance's friend acts like the bride in our wedding planning, but he tolerated her.
Friends share.
I'm 34, female, and am engaged to my fiance, male, 38, and we're currently planning our wedding. He is a groomswoman, female, 37, female, 37, who he's been very close to since university. He considers her one of the most cherished people in his life, and he also calls her and her family his family. He has always denied that there was ever anything romantic or spicy between them. By the way, this comes from informal ad 4870, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Keon.
And we're here to give good advice goofily, but we don't have all the answers. We just know what we know. So let us know what you know in the comments. And Opie says, here's where I'm struggling. We decided together that we'd pay for both the bridesmaids' dresses and the groomswoman's dresses, and that everyone would wear the same dress for uniformity. My fiance asked me to coordinate directly with her. When I reached out, she was unhappy with the dress choice and suggested a bunch of alternatives. We're paying for the dresses. My fiance knew this was happening but didn't step in, and I felt like I had to defend our decision on my own. At our engagement party, instead of discussing ideas with me, he went to her to brainstorm games during the party. He also initially told me she'd handle her own hair and makeup for the wedding, but when she mentioned needing help, he quickly moved to arrange it for her. He strongly insisted that she should give a speech at the wedding, which I felt that we had too many speeches and only the maid of honor and best man/groomsman should give one. This turned into a fight before he eventually backed down after our event manager agreed with me. But it added to the overall tension around her role in our wedding. I brought this up with him multiple times that I feel sidelined when he defaults to her or stays silent when there's tension. He has acknowledged my concerns each time and stated that I am his priority, but the behavior hasn't really changed over the past few weeks. Recently, her family invited us over for Easter. I told my fiance I was interested in starting our traditions as a couple and was uncomfortable going over to their place for Easter. Eventually, he ended up going to their Easter gathering on his own. What? What? Your husband went without, or your fiance went without you?
But why?
Why? Why?
Why not go?
Yeah.
Why not you go?
If
Why you not go?
If options are we stay behind together or we go together, why'd you do halfway?
Why did you not go?
I don't understand.
If not go because you say, oh, person I don't like there, that person won because they prevented you from going somewhere. You can just go and not engage with this person because it's not going to just be you and your partner and that person. There's going to be more people there. The tradition already exists.
Yeah, I feel like if this is already, causing this much of a problem, maybe we should postpone the marriage and work this out first. At this point, I'm honestly feeling worn down and questioning things more seriously than I expected to. I've even started wondering whether calling off the wedding is something I need to consider if this dynamic doesn't change. Does this situation warrant that level of concern? How would you approach this before making a decision that big? And OP says, I've been with him for 4 years.
Yikes.
She lives in the same city as us, but I didn't actually realize how close the relationship was until after we got engaged and started wedding planning. In her name card, he called her one of the most cherished people in his life. Okay. We've got more comments. We've got more story. I feel like I have yet to see a huge issue from the friend. It seems like she is a really important person in his life. So I'm wondering what we need to, what conversation needs to be had to either reach some sort of compromise or just understand each other better. Because I don't think the marriage can work or even happen while we're in this position. And yeah, what are your thoughts?
I don't know, man. Freaking people are allowed to have people who are important to them in their lives.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone seems to be like, this is a huge problem. Maybe I like zoned out and like misunderstood something, but like you kind of took yourself out of the race. So I don't know how you can blame anyone else but yourself for not going. You chose to do that. And yeah, no one stopped you but yourself. And if you have the gall to then be like, and then they were there and I don't know what they did. Yeah, because you didn't go. That was your choice.
Yeah, Melissa says she didn't explain why she didn't like it. Are you talking about the dress? Oh, Melissa says being difficult about the dress would be a red flag. Yeah, so OP did say, hey, these are the dresses. And she's also wearing a dress because she's part of the grooms. She's a groomswoman. So that is annoying if you said, hey, this is what we're wearing. And she's like, well, I don't like it. Yeah, that would be the only thing to me that stood out as like an actual annoying thing. But I haven't seen something like super glaring from her. More so, I think I see it from him. But we've got more. OP says the only inappropriate thing, if you could call it that, is that they went on an overnight trip and stayed at her aunt's while he and I were engaged without my knowledge. I only found out after they came back. I have zero idea what the sleeping arrangement was.
What?
And I have an idea that you can listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. Okay, we have a downvoted comment. We've got another OP comment to finish the story off. But do you have any final thoughts? So that is, I think, a little bit more glaring of a red flag. But where are we at? Do you have any questions that I can answer for you?
Where are the genders?
So we got OP's male fiance, and male fiance has a female friend who he has, known for a while and has been like a very important part of his life. And the two things that we learned that OP does not like is the dress situation where OP was like, hey, this is the dresses. And then the girl was like, well, I don't like this. And the second one was them not telling OP that they were staying at a place together until after.
Y'all are bad at communicating.
I think that is the issue. I think that is the issue. I think there's a lack of communication in this relationship. And I feel like we need to work that out before we think about getting married. So maybe put a little time out on this. Keon, what do you think?
I don't know. That last little tidbit really bothered me.
Yeah.
The one little thing that happened that was back in the day, they went on like a little secret trip that I didn't know about till after they went on it, and I didn't know the sleeping arrangements. What?
Yeah.
Why was that dropped
Yeah, but
so
it's
subtly?
I've got female friends who are like my sister.
Yeah.
That
but
would
you
never,
still would tell. I mean, go ahead, finish your.
like, yeah. I don't know. It just wouldn't be a thing.
Wouldn't be a thing
And they
to
would,
what?
and they would already know what the dynamic is. It's not like this person is a complete stranger. It's like they know that this person is
Yeah.
someone who's just been a friend for who knows how long, probably decades.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I don't have to like ask you permission or be like, oh, by the way, me and someone with lady parts. It's like, no, it'd be like, what do I have to ask permission to be in the same house as my sister for a day? Like, it feels weird. It feels like if you don't have the level of trust there with your fiance, why are you getting married?
I partially agree with you, and I do think overall it's a communication thing. However, I think it's less about asking for permission and more just about communicating things. Because like if I'm staying over with someone or I'm hanging out with someone, I'm probably just gonna be telling my boyfriend in general.
Like before I even
yeah,
go,
like it wouldn't even be like, is it okay if I do this? It'd just be like, hey, this is happening. Like doing this weekend.
Yeah.
Because I like talking to him and I like telling him about things I'm doing. So it's less of like, I'm hanging out with the girl or I'm sleeping over at a girl's tonight.
Yeah, the way I don't know, fiance just goes around OP a lot. That just like,
yeah.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know. We're getting a very small window in this story.
Yeah, there's not a lot of information about what she's actually doing besides those two instances.
The biggest red flag for me is the whole like bowing out of going to Easter because he didn't end up wanting to do the thing that you wanted.
Yeah.
Which is start your own tradition, which already exists, and that is the tradition, is going to this thing. And maybe we could start the tradition after we get married. And have our own family.
Also, Easter is like, hugely a family holiday. It's not really like Christmas is like you do your own thing usually.
My sixth sense is just telling me that this OP is leaving out a ton of very relevant and important context to all of this stuff.
But we got a downvoted comment says, you're being unreasonable in my opinion. I think you can't fathom a male-female friendship that isn't spicy motivated. Because of your bias, you are being jealous and petty. Who cares if a bridesmaid doesn't like a dress style? People work it out all the time. I think you sound a bit bridezilla-ish. I think you'll do whatever it takes to make her look bad, but in the end, you just seem childish. If this bothers you so much, you shouldn't marry him, only to be miserable and try to break up their bond because you can't handle it. Have some grace. And OP says, I don't know why it's unreasonable to want my fiance to stand up for us publicly.
What are you talking about?
Stand up with what?
The dress? People have opinions. What are you talking about? It's not like she stood up and went, your fiance is trash and this dress is the worst thing I've ever seen and you shouldn't marry her. What are you talking about?
Groomswoman not liking a dress is one thing and completely fair. One of her requests was that we drive to another country to pick up her dress. And that's unreasonable.
But what are the countries and where are you at?
Are
you on the border of France and Spain? Because that's a lot more reasonable than driving from Florida to Canada.
Personally, I'm not driving to pick up any sort of dress for anybody. That's just not happening. I'm not going to any other country to pick up a dress when I've picked out other dresses that don't involve that.
It just again, it sounds like there's a lot of really important context to that that's not there.
I do agree.
That makes it sound a lot worse when OP is saying it.
Yes, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But I also, with the with the stuff that we've gotten, I do see your side a little bit, OP, but I think we would need a lot more information to fully give you an accurate answer. All I could say right now is maybe delay the wedding and maybe communicate more. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
But that's the end of that story, and we got another one coming right up.
I don't know. My spidey senses.
His spidey senses are tingling. Here you go. Red Bull Rana, happy early birthday. Very exciting. Do-do-do. Are there any things to read?
Yeah. What? You want to read it?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing. Ming Ming says, I need an update on that one. I just need way more information, personally. That would be great.
I don't want to say that.
Say what?
It's there.
What? What's the first part? This doesn't seem to be an issue.
Out of all the things we've read, that bothers you the most?
Oh. You should say the F word.
Yeah. That's the one I want. I want the medical term.
Yeah.
You want me to change it?
I want to say what doctors say.
You want me to change it?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
other word is really icky.
That word. What?
Yuck. The other word is yucky.
You want me to change it to the full thing?
Yeah.
His matter. His. Okay.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Mm, mm,
Yuck, yuck,
mm,
What
yuck.
should I change it to?
F
I should-
word.
Okay.
The F word.
Fun? Short is fun.
It's fun.
I'm putting this in all caps.
Doom, 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 doom.
All right. I'll add a couple minutes to fix it. Gotta change a couple things.
Well, you'll know what the word is, Belton, in about
Like-
1 minute.
Yeah.
So, to be clear, I'm seeing people still talking about the tradition and stuff.
Tradition.
If my whole life the tradition has been me and this friend who's my groom's woman do Easter together with our families, and it's been the tradition forever, when we get married, that's still the tradition.
With
Now you're coming. And until we have our own family unit,
yeah.
maybe we can start hosting that. But the tradition already exists. Let's put another one on top of it instead of Xing that one out of existence and having one all by herself.
I will say I do see that a lot more for Easter, especially because if it were Thanksgiving or if it were, well, even maybe not Thanksgiving,
there
but
you
like if it were Christmas or a holiday where that is typically just more intimate, I would understand it more if you were upset that you wanted to do something with him and then he was like, I'm doing something with my family. Screw you. I would get that. But with Easter, it is a very extended family holiday traditionally.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, like, what were you going to do just two people?
Read the Bible.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, are you really religious? It does, yeah.
We're ready. I gave you
That's
the
my questions.
5-letter word of F.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
I'm surprised you couldn't say that word.
That's what I just did.
It's not even that I didn't want to say it. I was just like, I want
All right.
It doesn't feel serious.
All right, Dr.
Oh.
It
Dakota.
feels so unserious.
The dresses.
Okay, Dr. Dakota.
The dresses being traditionally the bridesmaids match. Yeah. Which I
that's
think
not,
that's.
I wasn't referring to you, Hio, but thank you for your clarification.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
My boyfriend stored his own feces to prank me. I broke up with him immediately.
That's pretty crappy of him.
This morning, my boyfriend, 30 male, did this effed up prank on me, 20 female. Whoa!
Sorry, was that 30 and 20?
Ew! Hold your horses.
Was that 30 and 20?
They're adults.
Was that 30 and 20?
It was 1320.
Okay. Okay.
So, this morning, my boyfriend, 30 male, did this effed up prank on me, 20 female, and I don't want to come home. I moved in with him. A few months ago because his roommate of a few years moved out. I've been wanting to move out of my parents' house since I graduated and work a job where I can afford to pay the roommate's rent, so yeah. By the way, this comes from April Fool Turds. If you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Keon.
Holy age gap, Batman.
Yikes.
Yeah, we have thoughts about this. You have thoughts about this. We're going to let you know ours, so you let us know yours in the comments.
Woo.
OP says, my boyfriend is a total sweetheart, but sends me kind of mean prank TikToks sometimes. Stuff I'm not really a fan of, but whatever. I warned him if he ever did anything really mean-spirited to me as a joke, I would just leave because why would you treat someone you love like that?
Yeah.
Frowny face.
Why?
He has 2 cats and usually cleans the litter every day, but he's been sick lately, so I've done it the last couple of days.
Oh no, I see you. I see you.
That is-
I see where this is going.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, I'm really scared. That's
Just-
pretty gross.
Yeah, that is not That's not a task that you should not be able to do while sick.
It's also not a task that you necessarily need to do every single day.
I mean,
Like, if he was sick and didn't do it one day, it would be fine.
the real question is, how much poop do you want your cat to walk around in while it,
I want-
uses the bathroom?
A lot. No, I'm just kidding. I want more.
I want
There's
more.
not enough.
This is where we are. I hate cleaning the litter box. And I am not a fan of his cats. Red flag. But I love him, so of course I'm going to do that for him, even if it makes me gag or whatever. You sweet summer child. He reminded me to clean it today as I was putting my scrubs on, and I told him I would after work, as I have been. But he said one of his cats had a really gnarly one, and he could smell it through his vapor rub on his chest when he passed the kitchen. And also to pretty please bring him a bowl of cereal.
If
In
he
what
can
order?
pass
In what
the
order?
kitchen,
First, in what order? I want to know what order.
if he can pass the kitchen, that means that he's able to walk.
Yes.
And if he's able to walk, then he's able to talk, and he's able to go get the cat's poop.
Hickory dickory dock.
Clean up your cat's crap.
So yeah, I went downstairs, and I smell nothing but check inside the litter box. It's in a little cubby with the hole cut out. And God, there's multiple huge turds in there.
Like bigger than the cat.
Yeah.
It's funny saying that now, but it was effing nasty.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, if
yeah.
you said it's kind of funny.
I'm just going to skip some of this. Clearly, that was a terrible experience having to deal with that. I asked this guy who's laughing at me while I'm tearing up, what the F was that? Because I still wanted to believe it just came from our neighbor's dog or something. But he told me laughing through tears that he's been collecting his own waste for like a week now just to prank me.
There are moments when one has to wonder, what is a 30-year-old doing with a 20-year-old? And then there are moments when we discover the answer. And here we are.
Yeah, so I'd take the litter box. I'm dumping that into his bed.
Yeah.
No, you give him.
And I'm leaving.
That's a cereal.
Yeah, I go, oh, you wanted something to eat?
Yeah, maybe that's actually, you know what? You're on the right track. Let's bring the litter box to the kitchen, dump it into the fridge, and then leave.
And then we get out of there. I'm breaking up with
That's
you.
insane. I thought he did like the thing where like he just squatted over and he did like what a cat would do. He actually stored his poop.
Yes.
You know that scene from The Matrix where
Yeah.
Neo and Agent Smith are fighting, and he
Yes.
does that thing where he goes,
Yeah.
I would just hit that move, repeat.
Genuinely, immediate breakup.
Yeah. The fact that he was like, "That's funny, right? That's so funny, right?"
The second I find out that, the second he admits that those belong to him, done. Walking out.
Dude,
Don't even need to hear the explanation.
Where did he put it in the first place?
I assume that he put it in the,
No, because that would
she's
be
been doing it.
that would be so messed up to just put it in the cat's litter box.
Yeah, that
this
poor
entire
cats.
time. Okay, keep going.
I've never wanted. I just want to see what this guy looks like. I just want to see. He really is sick, though. And he was trying to find an excuse for me to clean the litter because he read about someone doing this as a prank before and thought I'd find it funny because I thought he knew me better. I guess not. Anyway, sorry, that was a but. And he thought I'd find it funny, but I thought he knew me better. I guess not. Anyway, I'm at work now on break and told him I'm moving back in with my parents. I don't really have many problems with him besides the fact I feel like I'm doing most of the housework sometimes. Yeah, you don't have many problems with him because you're 20.
Yeah.
You don't know what the problems are.
The problems were all there. The problems were all there.
But this was just too much, and I don't want to be bluffing by saying I would leave him if he did something mean-spirited, so that's what happened today. By the way, no, I did not clean it. He can clean up his own crap, literally. He said because I work in an elderly care home, I should be used to it already. Now he's apologizing.
Huh.
Let's block this guy and move on with our
Yeah.
life.
Yeah,
He's-
this is a blockable offense.
Hold on. He said, since you work in elderly care and you're used to it, you really love doing it.
Yeah, that's actually your favorite thing in the world, right? That's why you do it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, that's why she's with you, because she works with the elderly.
All right, chat. You heard that. You heard her. She said it with her chest. She's got
Yeah, I did.
She's got two 30-year-olds right here.
I did. You're old. You're all old.
Hey, whose shoulder hurts?
Not mine.
Give it a week.
I didn't flip you off, but I did in a British way.
Yeah, there you go. There's the alarm.
We have an update. I realized I'm still logged into this account instead of my main one, so I thought I'd give an update before logging out forever. I've officially moved out back to my parents' house, and they're very, very glad I'm back. I haven't told them why we broke up, but they think he cheated, and that's fine by me because the truth is honestly more embarrassing. He kept texting me all day while I was at work, and I ignored him the whole time until I went home. When he was texting me, that's when I learned he kept them in the mini fridge in his room.
Gross!
Because he said, that's why I told you so angrily not to take my Red Bull from there. He usually didn't care.
Wait.
So this guy pranked you by storing his own dumps in a fridge in his room. This guy needs to be put on some kind of watch list.
Also, yeah, stored his own dumps, had to clean them out later. Who does this really hurt?
Honestly, yeah, he really pranked you. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You lost your girlfriend and had to clean up your own crap.
The ultimate prank here was that you dated this guy. Wow.
Hey, buddy,
Wow.
you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Because you're freaking stupid.
When I got home, I saw that it was stored in a Tupperware container because it was in the sink along with an assortment of other dishes he left for me. Like, okay.
Dude! Dude.
What do you mean you got home?
Dude.
What do you mean you got home? What do you mean you left and you came back?
I like how Dakota's hitting the Rizzler right now.
What do you mean you left and you came back here?
He's
I don't even think.
Sarah's like, is this a husband not cleaning story? Oh. Ooh.
Sarah,
Oh,
Sarah,
sweet
this is
summer
so much
child.
worse.
Jesus Christ. We had been trying for a baby for a month.
You're 20 and he's 30.
This is
How long have they been
honestly,
together?
Like, I don't even think we should put this out.
How long
This
have they
is
been
like
together?
everyone is so unbelievably stupid in this story.
I disagree. I think this is a great story.
This is it's one of those stories that makes you go,
And it's
what
just
the F?
gross.
It's a what the F story.
I think this is great.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll keep reading it. Let it be known, everyone. I wanted to stop, and these two sickos wanted to keep going.
We're already halfway there. Oh my gosh.
Keep it coming.
What did you drink today?
Matcha.
Makes sense.
It was free.
So when I got home, I saw that it was stored in a Tupperware container because it was in the sink along with an assortment of other dishes he left for me with like assorted brown streaks inside
It's
it.
disgusting.
This guy literally wanted you
Guys, maybe it's
to
pro-
clean
let's-
his dookie-stained dishes
Guys, maybe it's like
that he used for this prank.
maybe it's like chocolate or fudge.
Don't even say that.
I did not clean it,
Good.
and I think that's when he realized I was actually so pissed. I slept in my own room instead of his, and when I woke up, all the dishes were done, and he bought me flowers.
I'm sorry.
That makes
If
up
he
for
didn't
it.
throw away that Tupperware,
Maybe he was Maybe that was part of the bit, was that he did put, because that would be unhinged
you
to
didn't
just
throw
wash
away.
that and then put it back.
You didn't throw away the Tupperware.
That had to have been like chocolate. That had to have been something.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm just
Dakota,
hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm just being
It
hopeful.
had to have been.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dakota.
Where is this man? This man needs to be on
Jail.
a
Jail.
lot more than that. Yeah.
I packed up for a couple of days, and he knew I was leaving. It took you days?
It would have taken me an hour.
Yeah. He was really sad and helped me pack one day and broke down crying. He said he made his old roommate leave too with his antics, and I didn't push farther, though now I really, really wonder. By the way, I wonder if you would like to listen to episodes with much less fecal matter in them, and you can do that on iHeartRadio, your favorite podcast platform. Just search up OK Storytime, and then you can find the full episodes with stories. All kinds of stories. Big stories, small stories, sad stories, happy stories.
Weird stories.
And everything in between. There's another little bit of story left here. I understand why some would find it funny, because this is something I'd laugh at if it was in a sitcom or something, but not happening to me in real life.
This is not something I would laugh at in a sitcom.
Yeah, maybe
This would gross me out.
that's why he thought you would like it, because you're like, the fact that you're like,
Yeah.
I typed this out, thought it was funny. If I saw this in a sitcom, would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Some things are just really not funny.
It just felt disrespectful and disgusting, and while at work, I just kept thinking about honestly how often he made me feel that way. We had been trying for a baby for a month. Dumb at my age, I know. Then why were you doing it?
Because
I mean, OP was just, why was OP here?
Yeah.
Mistakes were made, and we're learning.
I was thinking about him talking to our future son or daughter like he'd talk to me sometimes, and just felt this full body cringe. When I got home, by the way, it was already cleaned up by him. Otherwise, I would have gotten a picture. I wish I did when I first saw it, and I regret not doing it so much, but I wasn't thinking of that in the moment.
I don't want a picture.
No one wants a picture but you. Anyway, yeah, we're broken up now.
Yay!
That's the end of that story.
Yay!
What an
Thank
emotional
goodness.
roller coaster that was.
Thank goodness. That was,
That's one of those stories.
Wowee.
Dakota, go to episode 3S1. That one sounds. Let's do a fun one.
Episode what?
3S1.
3S1.
Do we have any other things to read?
Is this
No.
up? What do you, 3703S4?
S1.
No, we are done with this episode.
I'm confused. Oh, we're done with this?
Yeah.
Shazalenko, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Happy Friday to my amazing friends from all over the world. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend filled with lots of fun, laughter, and love. We still got to get through Thursday over here. But I do have a fun weekend planned. The people that know Gabby, her birthday was this past week, and I'm going to go drive down to see her.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy
And,
birthday, happy birthday,
Celebrate
happy
her
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Gabby.
Yeah.
Which one is it? The fourth one?
No.
It's S1.
S1 from episode 3. 3803S1.
What else have I learned?
Shake me down.
I'm ready to
Not a
go.
lot of people left around. Ooh.
I'm ready. I'm ready
Not
to
a lot
go.
of people left
Une
around.
moment. Une moment.
In my mind, I have seen people walk into the sea just to find memories.
Well, now we have an official name for this guy, Mark, as in Skid Mark.
Let's name this guy Herbert Jenkins. Wait.
All right.
Jimmy Herbert Knockers.
3, 2, 1.
My husband won't stop talking in made-up words, and it's destroying our marriage.
So he speaks Simlish. What's the problem?
I thought he was going to speak Elvish. My husband has always been a bit goofy, giving his own names to things and doing impressions. About 18 months ago, this started to increase a lot.
It's just
It's-
Dakota.
Yeah. It's now a constant presence in our lives, and I'm finding it difficult to live with. By the way, this comes from Deleted. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Keon.
And we're here to give good advice goofily, but we don't have all the answers. We only know what we'd do. So let us know what you would do in the comments. And OP says, Examples. He has his own name for most retail outlets, professionals, organizations, Eat Your Greens, Walgreens, Shirts and Gobbles, Barnes and Noble. He has about 30 to 40 everyday words that he insists on using in place of normal ones. Skippers. With a rising whistle at the end. Skippers.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Terrible.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Bing with a descending whistle. Bing. I don't know. No. Oh, that means no. Bagayaya.
Bagayaya.
Bing.
Bagayaya.
Good night.
Bagayaya.
So bagayaya means good night. He constantly does weird sound
Bagayaya.
impersonations, not like celebrities or characters, but a single noise that's a made-up sound or something childish like a fart from a children's TV show.
It's you.
This is you. He
It's
speaks.
not me. This is cringy.
He speaks random words like garbage or douchebag whilst burping or farting.
I don't even do that.
He has made up names for our friends, which he uses sometimes even under his breath when we're out with them. Pam and Will is Pig and Wig.
It's just like Dakota and I going seeing like that diner and saying Denny's.
Dennis's.
Dennis is Dennis.
Dang, man.
Dennis.
I've just had enough. We got into bed the other night, and I said, good night, and he said, bye, yeah. In the high-pitched voice he always does it in.
Oh my gosh, he's a minion, guys. You're dating a minion.
He goes, bye, yeah.
Oh no, was this Minion Mania time?
This is a minion. You're
Did
dating a
Did
minion.
this story come out in 2018?
Yeah, probably. I snapped and asked why he couldn't just speak to me normally. And he just laughed and came right up close to my face. And did it again.
Bagayaya. Bagayaya.
His whistling is constant. He speaks to our kid in this stupid language, and I'm worried it's going to confuse normal language development because he changes the words so often. Our toddler could be about to hurt themselves, and instead of saying no or come here, he says some ridiculous made-up word or sound and then gets annoyed when our kid doesn't know what he wants. See, that's actually the biggest issue of this all. Because teaching your kids how to speak is very important. And if you're teaching them made up words and also changing the words, that doesn't help anyone.
I'm confused on what he wants. He's actively brain rotting your children.
Yes.
Bagayaya.
He's normal in other respects, works in finance, and is totally professional around his colleagues, but different at home.
Is this the thing where like he's just being goofy and he just likes
Yeah.
being goofy and you're just like,
I think
it's
he's
not
just
funny.
a big goof.
Yeah, he's just like, you're not funny.
And you've reached your limit of goof.
Oh no, you're gonna hurt his feelings.
I told him he needs to stop. I don't mind it occasionally or for fun, but it's all the time and it's wearing me down. He got upset and said I couldn't take a joke and that I'm not fun anymore.
See, I knew it. This
Yeah.
guy, this guy's one of them. All right.
Oh, boy.
You gotta maybe like,
Yeah.
I get wanting to play the hits, You're singing the classics. It's time to switch it up.
It is.
Maybe you should do it with him.
Yeah, maybe you just figure out your own language.
I saw this post of somebody speaking in a language they made up where they just add the letters op, the sound op, so it's cat, and then op comes after the first vowel, so it's ka-opt. And they were speaking fluently in this weird like language, and it was very impressive.
Did you see that one bird whistle language? That was really cool.
You mean just birds?
No, it was like a guy who had made a full language out of bird whistling. It was really cool.
Oh wow.
It's true that I become more irritable and noise averse since we had kids, but I'm so worn out and over it and just want him to relate to me like an adult. Edit to answer some of the frequent questions. I do not believe, but I'm not health qualified, that he displays any symptoms of Tourette's, autism, neurological disorders, etc. and hasn't ever done that despite this. He is physically well by all measures. He's for sure not having a stroke or a significant physical health event. Yes, I can see this could be a reaction to stress. For those asking why I married him, he did not do this to the extent before we had kids. Occasionally, yes, with the occasional name or words, but not this regular. He is amazing in many ways, But this one thing is now too much for me. I don't feel it's right to discount him or throw out the whole marriage because of it, but it does need to change.
Wait a minute. Nejuko Bay has a good theory.
What?
That this is psychological warfare and he is trying to push her to the limit.
Why?
Because that's the only thing that makes any sense. He's like, I want out of this relationship. I don't want to be the one to pull the trigger. We have kids. I want her to be the reason that we break up. And I'll do it by literally annoying her to the point of no return.
Brink of madness.
Yes.
He will not go to therapy. We have discussed it calmly previously. He did not take me seriously or make changes. He sees this as funny and just a joke. I agree that we need to talk more. Yes, it can be funny occasionally. I'm not trying to spoil his fun. I also need an adult partner at times and for him to stop when not appropriate. But it's always appropriate to listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search for OK Storytime. We've got a teeny little bit left. We have an update. Any final thoughts?
Papoy.
Ba-boy. Ba-bo-ba-boy. Banana.
Baba Yaga.
Bananas. Where were the minions during that one stretch of time?
They were canonically frozen.
They were frozen in carbonite.
They were canonically frozen in ice in the 40s. That is canon.
Thank goodness.
I know. There was a lot of other bad guys, though. Update. It's been several months since I posted this, so thought I'd come back to update as requested. He eventually agreed to get checked out, confirmed neurotypical and no other health concerns. That man has ADHD 100%.
I don't know. Maybe he's just a psychopath.
We were referred for marriage counseling, and he wouldn't go. I ended it. Whoa! And I'm slowly rebuilding my life. Honestly, this post was just the tip of the iceberg, and I'm exhausted, but glad to be out.
He did it. He what Dakota said.
He played the
It
long
worked.
con. Nah, that wasn't me. That was Nejuko Bay in the chat. That was not my original
yeah.
idea.
Najiko Bay, you called it.
She nailed it. And this guy is now going to probably get favorable verdicts and stuff because he wasn't the one who initiated divorce. And when the wife goes, he was just so annoying. I don't know. I think he's going to snap back to being
He's
normal
like,
now.
what are you
What are you
talking
talking
about?
about?
Good night.
Ooh.
I'm going to do my taxes.
Evil.
Ooh, that's crazy.
And we just got 100 seconds.
Oh, did we?
Oh, boy. You
Shake me down.
want to add that old
Yeah, give me
minute?
Give me 100
We'll
seconds.
round it up to 2
One-
minutes.
1 second here.
Katie Paladin, Kate's pals, have a sleep divorce and start sleeping in the guest room. If he keeps this up, he needs to realize this behavior has a consequence if he doesn't tone it down.
It's too late. They did real divorce.
To do that, I have to do some really interesting stuff. I can
What do
track
you
it.
just
just
add
do it
2
on-
minutes?
Just go to the widget.
Okay, guys, I'll do it. You guys know better than me.
I actually do know how to do this one thing.
I will check. I have to do it manually over somewhere else.
You just have to go to the timer widget,
Mm-hmm.
and then there should be an option that has a bunch of zeros, and then you just change the relevant zeros.
You must
Change the relevant 0.
I will do that in a second. Yes.
Cool. Happy birthday, Scylla.
Happy birthday,
Everyone in the
happy
chat's
birthday,
putting some
Scylla.
happy
Wasn't your birthday
birthdays.
yesterday?
You can't have two birthdays.
Or did you say your birthday was tomorrow yesterday? Which would make it today.
I think Red Bull Rana's birthday is tomorrow. Keon, do you need assistance?
Tomorrow
do.
today?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll do this.
So you go.
Did you guys think I was frozen for a second?
Widgets.
Ba 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 da ba ba.
And we literally just change
Beep 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 beep.
one. I think that's.
Relevant
Did I change it?
Zeros was my nickname in college.
Oh.
Oh! Zing! Way to go, Belton. I always forget which one it was.
No, I didn't. That's just a head.
I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up. I don't even have to say it at this point. You just know what I'm talking about.
No, I think.
relevant zeros. You
No,
know what
that's
look like zeros? The letter O. You know what word has 2 O's in them? Tooth.
You know what?
I want to bring back. We should play Wordle on stream again. We could get Wordle.
I know to do it.
You know what? Forget it. I'll play Wordle on my own stuff. I'll play Wordle on my own.
Why is it only doing
Chanel.
15 minutes?
My own Chanel.
That worked last time.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, when that goes down to 13 minutes, the stream is over. Theoretically.
Okay. It's not working.
Yeah, I told you.
So if you would have just pressed the 1 minute button twice, it would have gone up to 15.
No,
Alright.
it doesn't. The timer doesn't. The buttons don't work when we go to 0. So you have to do it manually. But for some reason, it would only add 15 minutes, even though I didn't put 15 in.
So it's Sophia's fault.
I think it's just that. But sure.
You have to do a back end thing. And I know to do it.
Anyway,
It's just a lot.
It
It's
didn't
fine.
work.
You know what?
But we're gonna
F it.
finish the story.
15 minutes.
Okay, well that Keon's just handing out stuff. He also ended up really insulting our close friends, and it all spiraled into complete hellfire. That's the end of the story. And now we get another one because we get another 15.
I'll be giving to. That's it.
What?
I'll be giving today.
Okay. Her sugar vault 87.
Hey everyone.
Thanks for the 6 months.
Whoop, whoop. Here you go. I just did S3.
Keep that locked up.
Okay.
Isn't that what we just did?
No, we did S1.
Okay.
Spam cake in the chat.
Wait, scroll up. Who said something about 4,000 movies? 4,000 mothers?
Bogus. And that is $123. Thank you, Shawnee
1,
OP.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Woo! Happy birthday, everyone, since it's everyone's birthday. And that is a wheel spin.
Spin that. Spin that wheel. Spin it, bim, 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 bim,
We're doing S3?
bim. Yes. Go, my child. Go. Spin.
15 minutes was our universal birthday gifts.
And it's 2 extra 5 minutes. Pow, 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 pow. Bra-ta-ta-bra, bra-ta-ta-bra, bra-ta-ta-bra-ta-ta, bra-bra-bra. Now we know. Now we know this was the destiny we were always fated for.
Let's do story 2.
Slur.
That one's the 3K.
Let's just do this one first.
Okay.
It's in my hand.
Woo!
Okay. Give me a second. Were you singing the NFL?
Way to go, Shani!
I'm singing Incredibles.
Huh?
Singing Incredibles.
Oh, the song you don't know? When
Yeah.
it's played in reverse?
Yeah. Well, apparently I do know it. Because I did
you
say
don't
it
know
sounded
enough.
like it,
Not
but
in
not
your
enough.
bones.
Not
You
in
don't
my
know it in your
bones.
bones.
Not in my bones.
Bow.
Katie Snipes, thank you for being a member for 8 months. 8 months. Happy 8 months. My daughter has an award ceremony today for her whole school, and 17 kids got awards. My daughter was one of them. So proud.
Oh.
Woo! Congratulations to your
Bow.
daughter. That's amazing.
Your daughter got that award.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Earned that
Heck
award.
yeah.
There's so many
Take me down.
birthdays in May.
Birthdays. Burp-days.
Birthdays.
Everyone's got a burp.
Okay.
It's the day.
We
Oh my
are-
lord, Tom has 4,000 movies.
What?
That is
My
very
boyfriend has a
cool.
massive digital movie and TV collection, almost 4,000.
That is cool.
My grandpa has one of those.
Having like physical, we have a lot of DVDs that because my dad gets he used to get like DVDs for things, and so we have a pretty like not a sizable collection of DVDs, and it's nice to have physical media because we can't own anything now.
And that's another 30 minutes from
Sure
Shawnee
is.
OP.
Thank you, Shawnee OP.
$49.72, Shawnee OP says.
And And Sofa King, thank you for the $20. I was going to spend this on Plinko, but here you go.
Plinkis, thank you for the 20. 20
$20.
And that's really 40 because it's a 2x.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Alrighty.
we're going to read my recorded. 3, 2, 1.
I recorded my wife cheating with her coworker. I called a lawyer before she got home.
You're going to jail.
I, 35 male, don't think my wife is cheating.
Okay. I'm confused.
Okay, should we redo the title? Because that kind of gives it away right away. We can't have the title, I recorded my wife cheating, and then the first sentence is, I don't think my wife's cheating.
Let's read it, and then we can always change the title later.
Let's read it.
Because we've
and
already spoiled it if we spoil it.
It's the Men in Black.
Doom.
Who are you? Who are you?
OP writes.
What's going on?
How long you been with her? I, 35 male, don't think my wife is cheating, but I also don't feel crazy for thinking something is off. For context, I'm Jake. My wife is Aline, 34 female. And the coworker I'll mention is John. By the way, this comes from a deleted user. If you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Keon.
We're going to read this story, and we're going to have things to say. And if you have things to say, put them in the comments. Because we can't hear you if you say them out loud. OP says, if I try to explain this to someone, it sounds like nothing. Like I'm just overthinking normal behavior. But when you live with someone for years, you notice small changes in a way other people wouldn't. And lately, it just feels like I'm not part of her life anymore. Nothing big actually happened, but that's what makes this harder. No.
He's dying.
Oh my gosh.
He's passing away.
Stop. Hey.
You can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop? Are you okay?
We can't stop.
Did you just mock?
And we won't stop.
Yeah, drink some of that.
He needs to drink water.
He
I'm
needs some
wasting
milk.
away.
He's passing away.
I need ramen.
He needs ramen.
Ooh. We can hear that.
This is getting worse.
Sorry. Okay. No fights. No distance, no sudden change where she became cold or secretive. Aline still talks to me. We still eat together, still sit on the couch watching random stuff at night. On the surface, everything looks completely normal. But the conversations feel kind of empty now. Before, she used to tell me random things about her day. Not important stuff, just small details like who annoyed her, what meeting dragged on forever, or something funny that happened. Now when I ask how her day was, it's always the same kind of answers. Busy. Same as usual. Nothing new. And then it just ends there, like there's nothing more to say. The only thing she does bring up sometimes is this coworker, John. Just normal things like, he helped me with something, or he's funny, or he's the only one who understands what's going on with his project. If anyone else told me that, I wouldn't think twice. But I realized after a while that I know John's name without even trying. What does that mean?
I think read the end of the sentence.
And I don't know a single other person she works with. It felt off to me, but I didn't say anything because I didn't even know what I'd be accusing her of.
He's like, I somehow know one of your coworkers too intimately. I don't want to know his name. I just want him to be coworker. But I only know John.
I only know a John.
Dear John.
Do you work with anyone else besides John?
Dear John. Hello. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
I can tell.
Yeah, there are also small changes that don't mean much individually, but together they feel different. Aline has been putting a bit more effort into how she looks for work. Not a drastic change, just new clothes sometimes, a different perfume here and there, just enough that I noticed it because I know her. She's also been staying late more often. Not every day, not in a way that would make someone immediately suspicious. She usually texts me before I ask and says she'll be late because work is busy. The messages always feel kind of the same, like she's typed them so many times it's just automatic now. What I can't really explain is her mood when she comes back. I've had long days. I know what that looks like. You come home tired, irritated, just done with everything.
But she seems happy.
But yeah,
She's always got a pep in her step.
Someone's
She
got
hates
a
work.
Her hair's a little
Messy.
frazzled, yeah.
someone's got a damn. I don't even want to say any of the things that just.
We'll get you food soon, honey.
Someone's got a hog in their jaw.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need food.
Someone get this man food. He's saying nonsense.
I want Panda Express.
Saying bagayaya.
Bagayaya. But she doesn't seem like that. She comes home calm, sometimes even in a good mood. Not overly happy, just lighter than I'd expect after being stuck at work that long. The phone is another thing that keeps bothering me, even though I don't have anything solid there either. She's not hiding it in an obvious way, not acting shady. It's just different. She keeps it close more often now, usually face down. If it buzzes, she'll glance at it quickly and then move on like nothing happened. And at night, when she thinks I'm asleep, I've noticed she'll pick it up and reply to something quickly. Not long conversations, just a few taps, and then she puts it down. The weirdest part is that she's actually easier to be around lately. We're not arguing.
What does that mean?
She's not getting annoyed over small things like before. If anything, she seems more patient and more relaxed.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, this girl's cheating.
Gee. If your partner is feeling really relaxed, really laid back, and just happier more than normal,
She
you know
either
that
got a
means
massage or she's cheating.
all her stress is gone.
All it took for me to fix my marriage was my wife cheating on me. Now we're living the dream.
She's happy. I'm happy.
I know this should all be a good thing, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from us. It feels like she's getting whatever she needs somewhere else
Oh, it's coming from someone, all right?
Yeah.
and coming home
No.
with nothing left to fight about. There's no proof of anything. No messages I've seen. No lies I can confirm. Nothing that clearly says she's cheating. Everything has a normal explanation if I really think about it. People get busy. I think your wife's getting busy, buddy.
Yeah. Someone's getting busy.
You need food.
People connect with coworkers.
I connect
People
with Dakota
change
all the time.
routines.
Yeah, I connect with you all the time.
That's all normal.
Police. Police, help me.
Oh, okay. So it's illegal to be J with a G now?
Please. Please.
Crazy. Sophia calls the police on J couples.
No, just Dakota.
Unbelievable. And during Pride Month,
It's not Pride Month. It's AAPI month.
same thing.
No.
No.
It's incorrect.
So off.
Prove me wrong. You can't.
Oh, man.
At the same time, it feels like I'm only getting part of her now. I haven't said anything to Aline because I don't even know what I'd say without sounding crazy. So for now, I'm just watching, paying attention, and trying to figure out if this is actually something, or if I'm about to mess up my own marriage over a feeling I can't even explain properly. There's an edit here, but it sounds like your marriage was kind of already messed up, And it
Yeah.
sounds like all you guys did was watch random crap on TV and just talk about your work day.
If your marriage gets worse because it's getting seemingly better, it was pretty bad before.
Yeah.
I was going to say the fact that you said, we don't fight anymore. She just doesn't want to complain anymore.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
If that was your norm, buddy.
I think we should change the
Yikes.
title to I think my wife's cheating because she's happier.
Yeah. My wife told me during her lunch break that we have to cancel our date night today because of a team dinner at her workplace. Well, that's another week without a date night. And there's an update.
I don't trust that. I think it's one-on-one team bonding.
Mm.
Yeah, they're bonding all right.
It's a physical meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to grease the wheels on a new project.
Yeah, interactive.
Gestation.
Yeah, very interactive. Yeah.
That's for babies, right?
Yes.
I'm so hungry. My stomach just saying. Update. Quick update, because a couple of things happened over the last few days, and I don't think I'm overthinking anymore. Last Friday, Aline canceled our usual weekly dinner again. I made an edit on the original post as well. We've had that routine for years and almost never skip it unless something serious comes up, so it already felt off. When I asked her earlier in the week, she paused for a second before saying she might have work stuff, and that pause stuck with me more than it should have. On Friday, she said they had some office after-hours dinner, and she couldn't get out of it. I didn't argue, I just said okay, but it didn't sit right. Later that night, around 8:30, I was at home scrolling through Instagram and came across a story from one of her coworkers. It was a group photo at what looked like a restaurant or bar. Aline was in it, and John was there too. Nothing inappropriate in the picture, just coworkers standing together. But it was the first time I actually saw them together instead of just hearing about him. What stuck with me was how relaxed she looked. Every time she talks to me about work, it's always busy or tiring. But in that photo, she didn't look like that at all. She looked like she was actually enjoying herself. I didn't say anything when she got home. She just said dinner ran late and she was tired. Same tone as always. Then yesterday, Tuesday, she texted me again saying she'd be working late. Same message, same timing, almost word for word. I kept thinking I'm either about to confirm I'm crazy or finally understand what's been bothering me.
She's just been doing the thing where you can schedule send. So she has like texts for every day of the week. She just schedule sends them.
I don't know who's the more problematic one, the one cheating or the one who's kind of like just, I don't know, not having any conversations about it.
I mean, definitely the one cheating, but also, yeah, have a conversation, bring it up. It seems like you've been having problems for a long time in your
Yeah.
marriage, and then
Well,
it just is falling apart, and you're like, I'm gonna meticulously monitor every element of this crumbling relationship.
It just, I think what I meant
Yeah.
was that it's like, this guy's like, my wife seems less miserable.
Yeah. Exactly. It's
Like,
like,
so your
Yeah.
wife is just miserable all the time?
yes, that's why again, back to my point
Like,
of
she seemed so happy.
we're
at
not
work.
fighting anymore. She's
Yeah.
not peeved by little things anymore. She's just going about life in a carefree manner. Why is that
Yeah.
you're like something's not right?
Yeah.
She quiet quit your marriage, dog.
Seems so.
I grabbed my keys and drove to her office first, suggested in the original post. I parked across the street and looked at the lot, scanning for her car, and it wasn't there. There's a bar not too far from her office, maybe 10 minutes away. We've actually been there once before, and I know a lot of people from that area go there after work. That was the first place that came to mind, so I drove there. When I got there, I slowed down near the parking area and saw her car, same color, same mark on the bumper. That was the moment I stopped that was the moment it stopped feeling like a guess. I parked a little away from the entrance and just sat there for a few seconds, thinking I could still leave and pretend I never came. I almost did, but I didn't. I walked in. It wasn't crowded, just a normal weekday night. I stood there for a second looking around, and it took me just a moment to spot her. She was sitting in a booth in the corner with John. No group this time, just them. They were sitting close, abnormally close. He was on the same side of the booth as her, not across, and both of them were angled toward each other, like the space between them didn't exist anymore. His hand was resting on her thigh like it belonged there, and she didn't move it. At one point, she shifted slightly, and instead of pulling away, she just settled into it. They were talking quietly, leaning in closer than they needed to. Okay, dude, I
Why
get it.
don't people do divorces?
Why are you giving a play-by-play? Like, I don't need, like, you know what she's doing, but we're getting the full-on details of, like...
Yeah,
This is just sad.
yeah. Why are you making me sad, dog?
You're making me sad. Let's get out of this relationship and go to therapy.
She nudged him slightly with her shoulder at one point, and he leaned even closer, smiling. I'm expecting OP to break down like the angles. He
Yeah.
smiled with his mouth at a perfect ratio to the golden mean.
And then
Here's
they
another-
leaned in closer.
Here's another thing. I guarantee OP's like, she's never done that with me.
She's never smiled at me.
No, what?
Guy, we gotta go. We gotta go. Divorce this woman.
Then she placed her hand over his for a second, just resting it there like it was completely normal. That's when I pulled out my phone. My hands were shaking a bit. I almost dropped it. I started recording without really thinking. A few seconds later, she leaned in and kissed him. Not long, not dramatic, just natural, like it wasn't the first time. I got it on video. I walked out right after that. And by the way, you can walk on over to your favorite podcast platform, iHeartRadio, or wherever you're listening to podcasts, and search OK Storytime to find full episodes with stories just like this. Except,
And now
yeah,
we go to a lawyer and we say, here you go, lawyer. Proof that she cheated on me. Now let me divorce her. Please. And also, I would need therapy.
Yeah.
I guess tactically it's better to just get that evidence and leave without her knowing it. But, like, I think for yourself as a human being with, like, pride, you needed to walk up to that booth and just go, like, yeah, okay. You can go ahead and have this. It seems like you've had this for a long time.
I'd walk up and be like, anything else? Or do you want the check?
Dessert?
Did you
Yeah.
guys want dessert with that?
You like, room for one more? Check, please.
And then I just stare at them in silence for like a solid 2 minutes. And then I'd walk out. And there you go. That's the end of that relationship.
It is, and we're almost to the end of this story. The drive back didn't feel real. I kept replaying it in my head, like maybe I saw it wrong somehow. Well, we know you didn't, because you told us every
Give
detail.
us a play-by-play, my guy.
But there is no way to misunderstand that. The weird part is what happened after. She came home later that night like nothing happened. Same routine. Put her bag down, said work ran late, asked if I ate. Just normal. I was sitting there knowing exactly where she had been and what she was doing, and I still didn't say anything. Did OP just learn what a lie is? I know that she's lying to you, and it's disturbing.
No, OP's...
But, like, you're acting like this is something that's impossible.
No, it's just
No,
like
I
OP's...
think it's just OP's shocked.
OP's shocked. His reality just got
Yeah.
really flipped upside down.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
feel like he just this whole time was like, I don't have proof yet. Maybe I'm wrong. And now he's proven right. And he's like,
Especially because she's acting like nothing.
yeah. He's like, oh my God.
Yeah. I didn't sleep much. This morning I contacted a lawyer, showed him the photos and video, and started the process. I still haven't confronted Aline, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to. I don't see the point anymore. Right now, I'm just getting everything in order and planning to have her served at her office. I hope it's not dramatic. I guess I wasn't overthinking after all, but part of me keeps thinking I should have just walked up to them in that moment instead of doing it this way. I'm not sure if I handled this right.
I don't know. There's not really a right way to handle being cheated on. It really sucks.
I think you did it in the way that is going to maximize your peace, probably, right?
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, and that's another $100. Anonymous. Sophia, 2 questions. Shoe size. And do you want it ASAP or can you wait for the live? I can wait. And 8.5.
8.5.
This is so exciting.
Oh,
I can very much wait.
Ooh,
Wow.
great golly, Miss
Ooh-wee.
Molly.
And we're going to get that wheel spin in a moment.
Yes, we are. I am flop sweating. I'm so hungry.
You got to go grab something.
I will do that. But I want to read this next. What's that other dono?
We'll get it in a second.
What's that other don't know? What's that other don't know? What's that other don't know?
Panic JLV at the disco says, my oldest is about to finish 8th grade, and then I'll soon have a high schooler. The days pass slowly, but the years pass quickly.
Truly.
Tell me
And they don't
about
stop
it.
coming, and they
Congrats.
don't stop coming.
They don't stop
They
coming,
really
and they
do.
don't stop coming. Yep, I
Especially
agree.
when you get out of college. They just like...
Yeah. 8th grade feels like not that long ago, but it's very long ago.
I remember 8th grade.
I
8th grade
remember
was
it vividly.
fun. Yeah, I do remember 8th grade vividly.
I remember everything. I remember all of my experiences post from kindergarten and on very vividly.
Okay, what about the chicken one?
The chicken one, I remember it perfectly, and anyone who says otherwise is not true.
I was gonna say
I have been blasphemed, and I have been lied.
Blasphemer.
Panic, JLV, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Hooray, fellow Taurus people.
Huzzah!
Belton Frogman, thank you for being a member for 25 months. I just want to publicly thank Dakota for always saying, a deleted user. It sounds so much more genuine and real than this comes from deleted. Sorry,
Thank you, Belton.
I don't edit it in my mind. I just read it. I'm going to go, you know? I'm just going to go. That's it. I'm done.
She's done.
Done.
Look what
Natalie-
you've done.
Natalie Nola, thank you for being a member for 24 months. You are so old.
You're a double
That is
baby.
2 years.
Two
That's not a double baby.
2 double year babies.
I tripped at work, landed hard on my hand and knees, and now I have so many bruises and aches. Y'all are cheering me up.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to get back to work at Club Baby because now you're 2 years old. You have to work behind the bar. You're slinging whole milk martinis from sun up to sundown
Oh, true.
because babies can't go to the bar at night. They have to go to the bar during the day
Yeah,
because
it's
they're
also
babies.
true.
They sleep.
It's all true.
I have to get a
Go get
snub.
it.
Go.
A snubbing.
Okay.
Look at it go. It's from Anonymous. Plus 5 minutes. All right. It was almost 2x for 5 minutes again. But you're just so strong.
Oh boy.
Boom.
My back
was-
is sore.
I was gonna make a joke
Yeah.
for the end of that story.
Yeah.
I was like, when you're serving her papers, you should have had the song by Dexy's Midnight Runners, the one popular song, the one hit wonder for them. Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
Even though it wasn't Eileen, it was
It's
Eileen.
Eileen. Yeah, it was Eileen.
Eileen.
And we can check off Anonymous's thank you for the $100 again. Appreciate ya.
Yes.
And you can't wait for my chanclas. Megasters Racers, thank you for the $20. Scylla says, literally ask my daughter every year on her birthday if she's old enough to have a job now. Since she was little and now is 16.
Oh.
What?
Time flies.
It really does. It really freaking does.
You know what else is fly?
Birds.
Yeah. You know it's flyer than birds?
Okay, start time is going live. We have a live show May 23rd. That is so soon from now in LA at the Stray Theater, which is in Melrose. Come on down. Tickets are on okop.show.
Mm-hmm.
Get them while they're hot. We've got some still, I think. I know. We've got some still. Go get them if you can come. And you can see me. You can see Keon. You can see Riley. You can see Dakota. You can see Severa. You can see John. Ooh. You can see Sam.
Yeah.
Ooh. They're both going to be there.
Riley, Carly, Angie.
And Stephanie Lemon. Thank you for the $50. It's been a while since I've seen a live. I've been catching up on the lives I've missed. A few things, Sophia. Have you started watching Off Campus yet? No. Do I know what that is? I don't think I know what that is. Also, have any of you seen Vincent's Verticals short drama he was in? Also posted in Discord my Legos I've done. Yeah, Vincent's done a lot of Verticals. He's been popping off in those. And
I don't know how old this is.
so old.
These are really old, but they're not open,
so they're fine.
Although I did eat something in there that was in a little package and it tasted so foul I had to spit it out.
Did you throw it out?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to do this now because it's going to
And
happen.
folks,
I'm just gonna
we're
do it.
at 30 minutes.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Thank you, Purple Axolotl, for the 1 gifted membership. And Christy Cameron, will the live show be streamed? The live show will be live streamed. So you're all welcome to join, regardless of whether or not you can make it in person. But if you make it in person, you can meet us in person, and that's pretty cool.
I can smell that from here. You open that and I smell it.
What is it?
It's like
I don't know.
jalapeno.
Like cheese? No, it is jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Oh my
I
god.
got a straw, dude. My nose is strong.
Ooh. That's
Yeah.
burning my nose.
Dakota yesterday.
Oh.
Dakota on the
It's
stream
burning my nose.
was wearing. Do you remember Dakota yesterday wearing his like
no, it's burning my
cologne?
nose.
Dakota's wearing his cologne yesterday, and he went, and it blew into. I don't know how it went into my nose like very aggressively.
I can't breathe.
That's where cologne goes.
Who knows?
It's too strong.
Whose knows? That is
It's
intense.
just
That is
terrible.
that is. You opened it and it smells like fresh jalapeno.
I don't like it.
I kind of like it.
It's so
Okay, I'll
strong.
fix it.
It's so strong.
It's really tasty though.
All right, I'm ready.
Give me. I'll close it.
I'm ready for the next story.
Jalapeno, like avocado.
Mm.
I'm going to my parents tonight. We're gonna have dinner. Excited for that. Oh, Purple Axolotl says if I could conjure up a Doctor Who TARDIS, then I'd be there for sure. If only. I wish I could travel with the Doctor. That would be fun. Sofa King, thank you for the $5. Tickets for the show are only $20. That's so cheap. You should announce that. It's only $20. That's so cheap. And I'm announcing it. Come over. Come on down.
Kiki Flamin' Toe says, I love watching y'all. I drive a lot and love listening to drama going on in random people's lives as I work my 9 to 5. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiki.
Thank you for listening to those. We like
Thank
reading about them. Yes.
These are so stale. They're better though. That's
Gross.
so weird.
I don't know.
Look how small they are now. They
Strange.
deflated.
Strange.
These used to have air in them.
They're so
Whoa.
crunchy sounding.
That's weird. Imagine this makes me severely ill.
Not the first time.
Worth it.
All right, we got a story to read.
I'm ready.
Are you? Is he ready?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be eating popcorn during this, or I'm gonna pass out.
Okay, take. What happened?
I'm ready.
He's not.
I mean, he's
We're
gonna,
good,
he's
we're
gonna
good.
keep eating
Okay,
it.
okay.
So we got it.
3, 2, 1.
I watched my husband affectionately stroke the waitress's arm, and my world flipped upside down.
That is the reddest of all red flags.
For context, all my friends are man-hater misandrists. I've, 28 female, always been the one talking about how dreamy and perfect my husband, 28 male, is. How he'd never cheat on me. how our lives revolve around each other, etc. And how men like him exist and deserve love. By the way, this comes from Kurara. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Keon.
And we're here to give good advice skillfully, but we don't have all the answers. We only know what we'd do. So let us know what you would do in the comments. And OP says, if you were to hear him talk of our relationship, you think he couldn't breathe without me by his side. He also behaved this way, always there whenever I needed him, always giving me foot rubs, giving me full body massages, and whatnot, just out of love. Today, the two of us went out to a pub. We met another couple and started to drink together. It was fun, and I was talking to some other women there as well. Our drinks ran out, so I went to get more. The bartender was his sister's friend, so I made polite conversation. However, mid-conversation, I noticed that the bartender looked uncomfortable and was eyeing our table. I followed his gaze and saw my husband fondling a waitress's elbow.
Why are you touching her weenus?
Get your hand off her weenus.
He's like, hey, stop it.
Yeah,
He
is
was
he doing the
Yeah, it's like,
He was simply testing for eczema.
you got it. This shook me completely because he's the type to never touch anyone. Even you. By his own standards, the waitress wasn't someone he'd even consider. I went up to him and playfully kicked him. She was like, stop it.
Say that again.
What are you doing?
One more time.
What? Oh, right. I went up to him and playfully used my foot against his leg.
And playfully roundhoused him in the shin.
Before doing so, I'd looked around, and the couple we were talking to looked really awkward and uncomfortable. They immediately left, and the girl gave me a really pitiful look and gave me her contact number, asking me to contact her if anything. The waitress did? The waitress. So clearly she did not want that. So that's even double worse. He's not cheating on you. He's just being really creepy to another woman. He's trying to do her job.
Maybe he's like, babe, you misunderstand. I was working on getting us a sweet discount.
You don't get it.
She was going to knock 20% right off the top of the bill.
You're welcome. In that moment, I didn't take it all in and was focused on playing it all off as a joke. My husband immediately got to my side and acted like nothing happened. I told him to stay away from me softly so no one would hear, but he kept acting like he didn't know what was going on. I don't remember what happened next, but I was walking in the rain, crying, and ashamed that I stood up for him every time my friends told me never to trust a man. This is not the lesson that we're supposed to be learning here. This is not the lesson is not that your friends are right. It's just that this guy in particular sucks.
No, our lesson was that the world is all just absolutes.
I had no one to call or talk to because I was just so ashamed. I ended up at a park and I guess I sat down for a few hours. Now I'm home and it's 5 a.m. He never got home. I don't know what to do. I'm really boiling. It was all just a figment of my imagination because if it wasn't, our relationship is over and I'm never getting over this. You're never getting over this? You will, girlie, you will. It's just hard right now. I'd never forgive such behavior. You shouldn't. Just leave him. Just leave him.
I think that's
we'll find
what
someone new.
OP's talking about.
Oh, like I thought she was saying like I will remember this for the rest of my life.
It's more just like,
Okay.
yeah, this is something that will ruin our relationship.
Yes, as it should. This is weird. I'd never forgive such behavior. Please help. Could this be my imagination? Should I ask the bar for CCTV footage? I mean, you saw it. Do you need footage? Or am I just making more of a fool of myself? Please help. Until this point, my husband has been the type to only be attracted to me. He wouldn't even get turned on by adult films. Only me. And yet here we are. I'd really love some advice. Just that I'd never forgive him touching another woman. So keeping that in mind, is this too much? And we've got an update.
Keeping what in mind? That you literally said that the thing that you saw that happened would be a deal breaker?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is. So that's what that is.
That's it. That's it. It's the end. And I guess OP is just asking, like, would this be crazy? Like, no, because that's your deal breaker.
I think OP is trying to 1984 herself.
Yeah, she's like, that didn't happen, right? If I don't believe that it happened, that it didn't happen, right? It happened. You saw it. And the other girl saw it. Update. My perspective, I leave the table to get our drinks. I'm talking to his friend, the bartender. The bartender looks at our table and his smile drops immediately. I turn around and he's stroking the waitress's arm. And my husband is stroking the waitress's arm, looking up at her, holding eye contact while she's blushing at him and giggling. She's really close to his face, looking into his eyes. I go up to him and he immediately jumps away from her and acts guilty. Then I leave distraught. He doesn't come out. He's missing for almost an hour. When he comes back, he's crying and apologizing. I ask him where he was, what he's apologizing for, and he doesn't answer. He doesn't give me space to think. I force the space, then discuss the matter with him as follows. Note, my husband is a very emotional and sensitive person in general, and when he's anxious or stressed about our relationship specifically, he starts to ramble, talk utter gibberish, shivers and shakes, does illogical stuff, so not everything he says makes sense.
Oh, so he just gets overly emotional and turns you into the person who has to go, no, it's okay. I'm sorry. No, you'll be okay.
And then he stops immediately when it's like, okay, thanks. It
He
worked.
goes, that's all I need to hear.
Great. Thank you.
The previous night, when he got back, he was crying and shaking. I told him he embarrassed me by touching a woman like that in front of everyone, and how insulting it was to do right in front of me. How I felt ashamed and so hurt by his behavior. He kept saying no, and then apologizing. I asked him why, and he rambled about his hometown and the city we were in, and kept saying illogical BS like the bar, the glass. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, bud.
He's like, it was all just a misunderstanding. You don't understand. It was an illusion.
I told him I couldn't be with him because this wasn't the premise of a relationship and I wanted him out. He looked at me with really wide eyes and asked if I loved him. I said I couldn't love a man who touches women so freely. He started mumbling something and then said, "You don't love me?"
He said, "Do you love me?"
And when I said no, he ran to the toilet but threw up on the way. Man,
What?
yeah, I think he just has like crazy anxiety. Phooey. I heard him crying while trying to clean up. I'm saying trying because he just dumped his water on top of the puke and then tried to, ew, gross. As I said, when it comes to stuff like this, his brain turns off. I cleaned up. He kept following me around and fidgeting. When I got into bed, he sat on the floor near the foot of the bed. I woke up to the sound of something moving near the bed, and he was there, still on the ground, kind of curled up. This is so pathetic.
He's a puppy.
I took my things and went to our guest bedroom and tried to get some sleep, but he followed me there and sat on the floor near the foot of the bed again. I told him to leave and get some sleep. That we'll talk once we've rested and have eaten. He refused and just stayed there. I finally physically dragged him out because I wanted to be alone. I peeked in the room twice in 2 hours, and both times he was just sitting on the ground with his head in his hands. I read through all your comments, and it seems pretty split. Many people didn't believe that demi-spiciality exists. The few that did told me it was over, and I agreed. Did you talk? Maybe OP mentioned that?
I don't. Yeah, that
Must have been in the comments.
must have been in the comments.
Many
Yeah,
said,
it's people who are only attracted to Demi Moore.
yes, that's exactly right.
Ashton
Um,
Kutcher used to be that.
And anyone who wants to know, it just means that you're only attracted to people spicily when you have a romantic connection. Many said he didn't do anything wrong, and maybe I misunderstood. Based on that, I gave him a list of questions and asked him to answer them one by one directly without mentioning anything irrelevant, and if I had a question, we discuss it before moving to the next. This will be long because it's our whole conversation shortened into a list. Does he know the waitress or have any sort of relationship with her? OP said no. When I left and was talking to the bartender, the waitress came up to them and started chatting them up. She asked where each person was from, and that's all he knew of her. Was he attracted to her? If so, does this mean we have a disconnect in our understanding of our relationship? OP said he wasn't. It was impossible. Our relationship is exactly as we discussed it to be, and he could never be attracted to anyone else. Why was he touching her? OP says he said he wasn't touching her like that, and all he wanted to do was get her attention to order shots. He's like, I just
want your
I needed
shots.
to caress her elbow to get the shots. Everyone knows they do that here.
Jameson and pickle juice, please.
Why would he need to touch someone to get their attention when they're already at the table? OP says, no actual answer. He doesn't know why he did that, and he doesn't usually touch any woman, but he's used to doing it to men. I'm sorry.
Does he
To
do
men,
wait, wait.
you go, hey, can I grab something from you?
That's interesting context, actually. Huh.
I've actually seen him put his arm around his friends, pat them on the back and such. He does seem kind of comfortable with touching men. That's so different to what you described he did with the waitress.
I am now, everything is on the table. Nothing is as it seems. What you just described is just human interaction.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. You said the bartender looked weird. You said they were in each other's faces. You said he was stroking her arm.
Was it stroking or was it tapping?
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, because it's a big difference if it's like really like sensual or like just like, hey, yeah, like thanks for coming. But I need a video of this. Because it also said was touching her elbow. Like that's a weird thing to do. That doesn't give like.
It's weird. If he's never done it before, then what made him do it yesterday? What was so special about that situation? OP says, mentally, I didn't even register her as a woman. I didn't even see her as a woman. She was just a blob.
This is just getting worse and worse.
This is just weird.
Why was his hand going up and down her elbow? OP says he said it wasn't. He just touched her once for a split second. I argue that I was there and that I saw it. And if he claims my eyes are making stuff up, then he should get me the footage to prove otherwise, or I'll believe exactly what I saw. If he didn't do anything wrong, why did he immediately look guilty and come stand next to me afterwards? OP says he was sloshed, so he didn't realize until I kicked him. Oops. OP says he was sloshed, so he didn't realize until I punted him. He thought I was upset about the act of touching her, even for the single moment, not that I thought he was stroking her arm.
Are you sloshed? Have you been getting sloshy?
Who's telling the truth?
Because
I don't know anymore.
I'm a handsy drinker, but not in like a, like I'll like get touchy and flirty with a stranger at like the bar. Like,
yeah,
you know, Keon knows.
Yeah.
I drink a little bit and then I'm just like, bang, I love you. I'm like,
I love you. Where was he when I left, and why did he come back so late? OP says he followed me out, but the wait staff called him back because he left his jacket in the bar's storage bag. He was distraught and didn't want to lose sight of me, so he came back out absent-mindedly bringing the storage bag with him, and I found this bag at the entrance of our home with the bar logo on it. He lost sight of me and then was walking around looking for me. He tried to call me, but my phone had passed away. He got home and I wasn't there, so he went out looking again. After an hour or so, he got back and heard me crying in the shower and left immediately because he felt guilty and like he shouldn't be there. He was sitting outside our front door. He used to smoke 6 years ago and doesn't anymore, but last night he went and bought some cigarettes, and I saw the multiple cig butts and tissues outside. If he claims he wasn't stroking her or even touching her for a while, then what was it that I saw? Or for the whole second, then what was it that I saw?
Whoa.
Yeah. A whole
One second?
A whole second.
That's not. I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah. OP says he's not sure, but it must be that he touched her for a moment and then left his hand hanging in the air an inch or so away from her, focused on explaining the order, and since his hand was in the air lifted like that, it was wavering and might have looked like he was stroking her. I don't know either. This guy might be a really good manipulator, because even now I'm confused.
Yeah, but then why was the waitress just like because the waitress was really
she
bothered.
changed her story about the waitress. In the first part of the story, it was the waitress was like weird and said, "Here's my number. You can call me."
I don't know.
And
if
then
that
the
was
second part of the
waitress.
story, who was that?
I don't know. I think they were talking to some people. That was actually confused me. They were talking to some people, and then a girl said she just said a girl said it. So I don't actually
what
know.
does she have to do with it?
Yeah, I don't know where this girl came from. It wasn't really clear.
Because in the
Yeah.
first part of the story, it sounded like the waitress was not into it.
Yeah.
The second part of the story,
She
the waitress
was.
is in his face smiling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I
it's
don't
like
know.
it's a waitress. You guys are at a bar, a restaurant. Like
I'm gonna go back.
you've been
and see.
drinking.
Yeah. 'Cause
I
I was gonna-
assume both of you.
I was gonna say my sister and my mom do this to waitresses and waiters. Like, my mom's very friendly. Like, calls waitresses and waiters honey and like sweetie,
Oh.
and
okay.
like
Hmm.
pats them on the shoulder or like no, like no, like I'm sorry, like kind of thing. But like nothing sensual. It's like it's very sweet and sincere. Like
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't
So
know.
Belton's
But he doesn't
saying
do this.
it was a different couple.
Yeah, so it says we met another couple and started to drink together. I was talking to some other women there as well. So there were other people, and I guess one of those girls, one of the girls there was the one who gave me the contact number and asked me to contact her if anything.
And if y'all are both very drunk, all this stuff about like, why was he crying? Why did he act weird? Why did he do this? What, dude? He's inebriated. You're both inebriated.
But she said that he does that all the time.
I don't know,
That's-
man.
Yeah.
Eh,
Why was he crying and apologizing if all he did was touch her for a moment to get her attention? OP says he was sorry for causing me that much hurt and was extremely guilty. He felt that even if it was just an instance and didn't mean anything, he shouldn't have touched anyone anyway. And in the end, it caused a misunderstanding that hurt me, so he couldn't deal with the guilt.
This relationship is so toxic. Y'all need to just break up.
Yeah.
He can't touch another person.
But I feel like he's lying.
And I feel like
he's lying.
we need to know, was OP also partaking in drink?
yeah.
Then all of this is absolute nonsense. Don't wonder your boyfriend has a anxiety problem. If this is what happens when you guys go out for a night out and he calls the waitress over and he's like, hey, blah, 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 and you're like, I saw you stroking her elbow. I'm done with you. And then you leave.
I don't know who to
It'd be a
believe.
mess.
I don't know who to believe.
This whole thing is a huge mess.
Does he find other women attractive or watch spicy stuff? In actuality, was he just lying about that to appeal to me? OP says he finds it gross. He doesn't feel attracted to anyone other than me and that he needs us to be together. He doesn't think he will ever find anyone attractive other than me. He said he does know when a woman is conventionally attractive, but the idea of touching or kissing her would make him throw up. Well, he did throw up. He scratched his neck when he said this, which is a tell for when he's grossed out by something. So I do believe his idea of attraction is the same as mine, just still not sure if he's attracted to just
This
me.
is post written by robots.
Well, it's because they're saying they're demisexual.
If you're so tuned in
Yeah.
to your husband that you know his tells and his giveaways, how is this story even happening?
Well, I think she knows his tells, and I think that's why she's like, you're lying. But then either OP did not see it correctly and is overreacting, or this guy is such a good manipulator and gaslighter that he is successfully gaslighting even us.
I want the video. I agree with Shelbel because if there's a
Yeah.
video of it, I want the
Give
video.
me the video.
evidence.
I need it.
Because
Did you guys know that eyewitness testimony is infamously inaccurate?
It's true. He doesn't see the appeal in watching a random woman's unclothed body, and the thought of wanting to see it when she doesn't even know of his existence is a very pathetic idea to him. Even worse, if he were to find her attractive and touch himself to the sight of some other random man with her, he said nothing would be more shameful and pathetic than that, and that he will get me the site list from our network providers for both his phone and the Wi-Fi. Why did the girl give me that pitiful look and her number? Not sure about the pitiful look, but they had to get going since they had plans on Sunday and she wanted to hang out more, but her boyfriend was pushing them out, so possibly that.
Yeah, pitiful look because they're like, oh God, this is a mess. Whatever's going on here. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna go. Here, bye. Ugh.
I texted her somewhat casually asking if she got back safe and that it was nice meeting her. She said she had a great time and wants to hang out next week and that we should do a double date. I am so confused.
Did we? I mean, I would have.
A double date? The girl who supposedly, was criticizing or saw something bad going on wants to go on a double date?
I had friends with a relationship like this. They're both the most exhausting people. Don't be these people. My bet, I'm staking my whole claim. Then literally nothing happened. They've both been drinking all night. They're both drinking too much. And, she saw what she thinks she saw, but it was just him talking to a waitress.
I said sure and said I was really buzzed and hoped that my husband or I didn't make a fool of ourselves, and she was absolutely normal about it, talking about how she was even more wasted and that it was a fun night, so I don't think she has anything to say to me. If she really did, I'd guess she'd ask to meet alone instead of doing a double date thing. I asked her if she remembered me punting my husband, and she said, yeah, the waitress wouldn't take her eyes off him, was giggling and blushing at everything he said, even though he was just talking about a city. She didn't seem to know we were together, probably since she only appeared when I left, so it was a necessary wife launch, in her words. My husband called the bar and asked if they had the footage of us last night, giving them the time frames, saying I lost my phone and he wanted to check at what point it went missing. They said they don't have a clear view of our area because it was crowded and we were in a corner, so the only thing visible would be the top of our heads, and also they can't share footage like that. But if it's really necessary, we could file a missing belongings ticket, and if they have that, they could share it with us. I'm going to share with you guys that you can listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio. I genuinely have never finished a story and been so confused. I don't know. I do not know the answer. I really don't.
You're both exhausting, and you should both be single.
I think that is the answer. I don't know what happened tonight or whatever night this was, but I do know that you should not be together anymore. I don't think this is healthy.
You guys go out on a double date.
Yeah.
You guys go out, and then you cause this at the double date. You're like, he's Demi. I know him so well. I know all his tells. He's told me over and over I'm the only one he's attracted to. Sorry, that was probably gross. Yeah, it's I don't know.
I think
you were looking for something so hard. And also, I was really buzzed. Shut up. No one says that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of people
you were
say that.
really something else. I know what you were. You weren't that.
People say they were buzzed, though.
Yeah, but when you're really buzzed, what are you?
You're wasted.
You're the next thing.
Yeah.
You're the thing that comes after that.
Anyway, we got a little bit left.
I'm a B.
I'm a bee.
However, I guess if what my husband is saying is true, even with the footage, what we'd be able to see would be his hand on her arm the way I saw it. I still don't know what to do or whether I should believe him or not. He's never done anything like this before, so it could be true that this is a misunderstanding. But then again, he never touches women at all because he knows that women don't like being touched by strange men, and yet that was a first. In the end, I'm still not sure of what to do. I'm not sure if my feelings of distress are clouding my judgment. Is this legitimate? I'm overthinking it because I was ready to end it all yesterday and I'm still reeling back. Or is this an obvious lie that I'm unable to see for the same reason? I have no clue.
I don't know. If, he's never done this.
I don't know.
And you know who this guy is. You've been with him. You know, like Dakota said. And this guy's, it seems like he's fighting tooth and nail to be like, no. Like, I want to get footage because I saw Coconut Cowpokes. Like, if he's really wanting to get the footage and wanting to show you the proof,
Yeah, man.
You
know what you should do?
Less certain.
Like, it's
just break up with him and go be what you were meant to be.
But also, like,
with all of your misandrous friends.
This is like the most insane thing to do to a person.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's also a weird thing. It's like he didn't do that. No one does that. That's not a thing people do. Also, the waitress isn't just gonna sit there and let him finagle her elbow. Like, it's gonna be like, This is just, yeah.
I don't know.
Go hang out with all your girly pops who hate men unabashedly and just do that and be single with them and enjoy your life. Just do that. Because honestly, this man is so distraught and anxious, he's throwing up on the way to the bathroom when you're telling him, what, I don't love you. Also, I don't love you anymore over you touched someone's elbow? Maybe? You're crazy. You're both out of it. And just get out. Get out of there.
I don't know the answer, so I'm not going to give one. Because I don't think we have enough conclusive evidence to say either way.
We can't even get, even the video proof is like, yeah, but if you're going to do something like.
I've been in this, I've seen this.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because there's like explicit ways of like, that's wrong. Like, I feel like anything on like the shoulder, whatever. But like,
you know what this is? It's the drinking aspect of this that is really.
Yeah,
they were both
the
drinking,
story.
and the couple I'm talking about that I've seen, it's whenever that happened. When they weren't doing that, everything's fine. As soon as they're both drinking, she's driving off while he hangs on to the car like door handle, saying no, 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 like, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, this is really unhealthy. You should not be together. But that's the end of that story. Boy, oh boy. Alena Leopard, Mama, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Hey, already 8 months. Almost an okay baby. Yeah, you are. Stephanie Lemon 4902, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Off Campus is a book that got adapted into a show on Amazon. It's a cute fake relationship turned into a real relationship. Oh, I think I do know what that is. I'll check it out.
let's go to episode 4.
I went to 2 and just did S1.
Go to 4.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We're going to 4.
Go to 3829. S1.
30-20 bingus.
Mandor hook card hand. Mandor hand hook card door. Says Belton.
Mandor hand hook car door.
So true.
Yeah. He's holding on to the door with his hook hand as she drives away.
He's Captain Hook?
For like nothing. For just like inane babble. Just like blah, 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 blah. You like that song so much, huh? And it's like, no, baby, no. Oh, and he's getting dragged down the street.
Savannah keeps coming in and I don't know what's going on.
Who's on that phone?
Who's there?
The boys. The boys. Hello, boys. Boy.
Why are
Hi.
they still...
Anyway.
So the first one?
Yes.
We're already
We are
done.
done. Yes.
Get out of here.
Wait, I'm
Get
good now. I'm full of
lost.
kettle corn.
Well-
Let's just do this one.
Okay.
No, but that's going to be 20 minutes. I think in order to make sure that everyone gets the proper breaks.
Yeah, also the fact that she left the restaurant or the bar and then
Point. Did they drive wasted?
they were both so wasted that they didn't find each other and that he got lost, whatever.
Yeah,
Here
he
we
took
go.
like a bag or whatever from the restaurant.
Yeah, just, I don't know. 2 people who shouldn't drink and shouldn't date each other.
Scylla, thank you for the $20 birthday gift to y'all from me.
Oh.
No, for me, from me. Love y'all.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So many birthdays.
Get in here, Svina. Who's to say? You'll have to eat those on the floor, Dakota.
Thought you were gonna say me. I'd be like,
No, they're not
why?
yours. Savannah, eat those.
Come on.
You know you have to.
I would.
You get hungry otherwise.
Scylla, it's Scylla's birthday.
I said
Scylla,
you have to eat them.
I've been asking about you in the private lives.
What?
I've been like, where's Scylla? I feel like she's always here. Now you're only in the public lives. Did you lose your membership? Is that it? Because that I understand.
That's fair.
But oh my gosh, happy birthday! What are you doing for your birthday? Going out to eat. Hanging out with us. Ah, Stella.
Savannah's smaller than you. Yes.
A little bit.
I am?
Little bit. Just a wee bit.
I'm trying to send
I'm
this live.
What live?
This live to my family. But look, this happens all the time. Look, I go to live, nothing's there. I go to home and like, it's just like a few. It's like old ones.
No.
See? And now I can't send it because I really don't know what to do.
Did you go to live?
Yeah, look, I go to live. Public.
Here, I'll get it for you. I can't. I've reached my time limit on YouTube.
Look,
Sorry.
Okay.
See, look, streamed 5 months ago. Like, what? Why do I get that? I don't
couldn't
understand.
tell ya.
Don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're doing it wrong.
You gotta figure this out for me.
I couldn't tell ya.
Thanks,
Okay. Well, who's reading this one?
Savannah.
I have it right here.
She's got it in a lap.
Savannah, guess what I'm doing right now? I'm working on your diamond painting. We're freaking out. Oh my gosh! Wait, the one with like the fortress.
The jalapenos are so
Yeah,
spicy in
look.
the air.
I was
Alright.
trying to get to this live.
Let's do it.
Me.
I'll read it. If you're ordering food.
Oh, I'm like, read
You
what?
order my food.
I'm so. I'll take ramen. Yeah, is that what you want?
All right, let's do it.
Sophia, you reading this one? Okay.
Savannah's ordering
Savannah, are you
food.
ready?
She's ordering food, but yes.
No, I'm not ordering food. He needs to, wait, Riley just said I'm upstairs for whoever needs to order food. I can't leave.
Just text him. Text him what you want. All right, let's do it.
Who said, Jamie, you said you love my necklace. Wait, actually, it's funny because I found it upstairs.
She's a thief.
I found it upstairs and I was like, this looks cute. I want it.
Oh.
What
No
was
one's going to miss this.
okay.
Nobody. Why was it in? It's
I don't know.
like with all the, I'm going
for
through all the
gifts.
fan made stuff, guys.
Yeah, it's getting used. Savannah's
And guess
having it.
what?
And now that's hers.
And I gave 2 things to my friend yesterday for her birthday.
All right.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
My son introduced me to his new girlfriend, and her baby might be mine.
Whoa, what a big reveal there is.
There was no cheating involved whatsoever.
Oh,
I,
good.
45 male, would never do that to my own son, 28 male. He's only been seeing his new girlfriend, 35 female, for about 4 months, from what he's told me. But she and I dated 2 years ago. But it
Oh.
ended because I was going to be traveling for work for months, and we just lost contact. By the way, this comes from Recently Gave Away, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit. I'm Sophia,
I'm Savannah.
I'm Keon.
and we're here to give good advice goofily, but we don't have all the answers. We only know what we'd do. So let us know what you would do in the comments. And OP says, she has a 1.5-year-old son that is very likely my child. My son told me the father isn't involved, but hasn't given him any other details other than it's just her raising the kid.
Hold on. How has this never come up for her, for him,
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys like when the brother, or OP, when OP dated this girl, did you guys not like meet the
How-
family or anything? Or was it never talked about? No
How-
one showed a picture?
Apparently not.
How small is your town?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was the one to connect the dots as soon as I realized it was her. You can't imagine how unbelievably awkward the family time. Oh, how unbelievably awkward the first time meeting was. Thankfully, it was around other family members, but she was just as freaked out as I was. This can't be a secret, though. If this is my child, I need to know. And as much as it pains me to put my son in this messed up position, he needs to know, too.
Oh no, that's his little half brother. Oh no.
Ooh.
I think this was one of the iHeart episodes.
Imagine the half brother calling him
I want me to check.
daddy.
I can check.
Daddy's home.
Yeah, this is really
Nope.
weird.
That's
I do
just
think-
my brother.
I do think the son needs to know. I think that is needs to know pretty much ASAP.
Pretty much
let's-
yesterday.
Let's get that going. I'm beyond. Oh wait, he's coming over later on. So we could talk. I'm beyond nervous. I really don't even know where to start explaining something like this to him. Comments, OP in the comments. My son told me they met through a dating app and talked for a couple weeks before they met up in person. I know some people here are speculating that she knew he was my son, but that's not it. None of us knew about this whole connection until now. We don't live in a small community. She's never noticed we were related because we have the most common last name, as common as Smith.
I'm again backtracking a little bit here. Did OP say they dated for 2 years?
Let
me
check. Yes. No, 2 years ago.
Oh.
Okay, they dated
He's
for
okay,
2
so
years
son
ago.
and girlfriend have been dating for 4 months. OP and girlfriend dated 2
2
years ago.
but we don't know how long. Okay,
No.
okay. Oh boy.
They weren't serious yet. And she had a rule about introducing any potential boyfriends until they've been together at least a year. It's
Oh.
fair to the kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anyone who has kids introducing their partners after only casually dating 4 months. My ex and I had the same rule about partners when we broke up. And comment 1, hopefully he takes the news as you intended it. OP says, I don't expect him to react rationally. It's such a messed up curveball to throw right at him. But I hope eventually he's able to understand this happened before they got together and can process the news in a healthy manner. I mean, truly, it's no one's fault. No cheating went on.
It's just a really, really, really small world.
Yeah, the thing I want to know is, like, is this your kid? Because now you have two kids. And,
And if that is the case, I
I think
don't
they
want
need
to be the
break up.
bearer of bad news,
Yeah.
but
your
I-
son might be dating his half
no.
brother's mom. He's usually very level-headed, but this is a huge surprise none of us were prepared for. I'd understand if his initial reaction isn't exactly the most positive. Good dad, though. I mean, weird situation, but, like, overall, very understanding father. Comment 2, I would maybe try and confirm with the girl alone first, then take it from there. OP says, we've talked briefly about this after I made the connection. She says he's mine. But according to her, she was worried I might not want to be involved since I was gone for work for who knows how long. So we have confirmation this is OP's son.
So she said, I was worried about you going for work, so I did the next best thing. I got
Didn't
your
tell you.
son. I got your son. I have your son, but I also got your son.
I thought you would be away for like a couple months, so I didn't tell you for 2 years.
Oh, dude, bro, oh, boy, this is messy.
I don't know. I would want to know.
Yes, immediately. That's not an excuse to keep this information from me, but it's done now. I'd still like to get a paternity test done just to be absolutely sure. The math adds up, but she could have also been seeing other people. Who knows, but that's why I want the test, so there's zero doubt. You are taking this really well, and you're doing all the right steps. So props to you, OP. Comment 3 says, this is a terrible situation to be in and could have been prevented had she simply been honest and told you about the pregnancy. OP says, I wish she told me from the very beginning. All of this could have been avoided, and if her son is in fact mine, then I could have been there for him his first year of life. Yes, the fact that I was on the road definitely would have made things very complicated, but I know I'd have figured out some way to be there, even if it meant coming back completely. OP again in the comments. All the people that were telling me to wait and find out if the boy is mine fail to understand it isn't only about that. It's also about the fact that she and I dated for a while. Yeah, you have to tell your son ASAP.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Which
It's
one?
not just about the baby.
Which one?
Which one?
Both of them. The one is 2.
All of them.
All of your sons. Find them all.
Every son needs to know.
Rather than have it come out in the future after he's invested years into the relationship and have him feel lied to, I'd rather he go on knowing all the facts so he can make his own choices. Yeah, they've only been going out for 4 months. Let's nip this in the bud and just let everyone know all the facts they need to know.
You gotta end this.
You gotta let it air out now.
You gotta. Edit. To update on this, since many of you have asked, yes, my son knows everything now. Nice.
And
Oh, good.
Everything's proceeding super smoothly.
How did he react? How did everyone react? I just want to know.
He went, "Oh, Dad.
Oh, Dad, you're always doing stuff like this.
Oh, Dad. Good one."
You said you're joking, right? You're joking, right? You're joking. Please stop. The conversation was not easy at all. My son was very confused and upset, as would anyone. My son was very confused and upset, as would anyone be, honestly. I expected him to yell at me, but the shock was too much for him to get a strong reaction. He was still very serious. I made sure he knew I'd understand if this is too much for him, so whatever he needs from me, I will try to do. As of right now, he just needs some space. After our talk last night, he messaged me about going over to her place so he can hear this from her too. As far as I know, they have had their own talk, but I'm not sure about where they stand now. He didn't talk to me all day until he sent me a message earlier telling me he loves me, but he's going to need some time to himself, which I completely understand. It's not going to be something he'll easily get over. As far as paternity, well, we still don't know anything about that. I have communicated with her about finding a place where we can get this test done and out of the way. So we'll be doing that this week. It can't wait any longer. Otherwise, it's just going to drive me crazy, and we've got an update.
Oh.
Well,
I think it went as well as it could have gone.
Literally, you took the words right out of my mouth. I think this is the best case scenario. I think there's no real bad guys here. No one really lied. This is just like one of those, it's a small world.
It just so happened to end up like this.
It is how it is.
It is what it is, how
Truly.
it is, where it is.
It's a small world
Why?
after all.
It really is. A little too small. Update. So yes, if you saw the update, I included my son does now know everything. He needed a little time to himself, and they did decide in the end to mutually break up. They both knew it wasn't worth complicating things more down the line when they haven't been together that long.
Could you imagine if they were just like, well, 4 months, let's continue this.
Yeah, brother dad?
Ah,
Brother dad?
Not brother dad.
It's like Brother Bear.
No, brother dad.
Don't like it. My son did admit to me he was a little sad about the relationship, but he's glad I told him before his feelings for her grew to love. We didn't talk much for almost a week because he was having a boys' trip with his close friends. He said, guys, you will not believe what happened to me.
This is total boy trip talk.
Yeah.
Guys, I have good news and bad news. Good news? I have a brother. Bad news.
It was my girlfriend's.
It was
My girlfriend and my dad have a son.
God.
And those are correlated and connected.
mean, that's horrible.
Let's play a fun game.
Whose dad slept with their ex? No, just me? Okay.
All right.
The good thing is we're talking again normally, which I am so grateful for. Seriously, it worried me how much this would affect my relationship with him. I'm happy he's been so open about his feelings. He tells me it's still crazy how all this happened. He's accepted it though and might try dating again in another few weeks. It's not all perfect, but at least we're talking like we always do though. And more than anything, I'm so happy he didn't hold what happened against me, since none of us knew about this until we had dinner. Now for the part I know lots of you wanted to hear about. We did the paternity test, and the results confirmed her son is also mine.
Oh.
You got two
all right.
sons now. You got one baby son and one really older son.
Oh, God.
Part of me just had a feeling he was anyway, but it didn't hurt to know for sure. We've been communicating more, and I've taken the time to come over to see him almost every day. He's not wary of strangers. In fact, he's been pretty friendly. So that's really helped with trying to bond with him.
He got that from his brother.
Aw.
Uh,
Not my first rodeo as a dad, obviously, but I still feel like I'm learning everything all over again after so long, and especially after missing so much time with him already. I've been able to hold him and play with him with his toys, which is a blast. The fact that I have another son that I'll get to experience many new milestones with always makes me smile. And it makes me smile when you listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. And I'll smile.
Wait, I like what Cowbot said. Put a finger down if you just found out that your girlfriend's son is probably your half brother.
No one else?
no.
No one else?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And
So funny.
yeah, for anyone wondering about the ages, I think the girlfriend was in the middle of them.
Yeah, I got it for
So,
you guys.
yeah.
I can repeat it.
Um,
OP is 45. His son is 28, and the girlfriend / everything in between is 35.
yeah, so it was like kind
Oh,
of
wow.
not a crazy age gap for either of them.
Ah! Oh!
But we got a little bit left. I'm glad this all worked out as it should have. Tell your baby daddies if they're a baby daddy, unless it's not safe.
Wow.
Yes.
My son knows about his half brother now. He told me he'd like to meet him at some point in the future when it doesn't feel as weird. As I said, he's never met him before because they hadn't been dating long enough to introduce him. Imagine like meeting your girlfriend's kid for the first time and being like,
Huh.
he looks a lot like me.
You look like
funny.
me.
That's funny.
The chow comes over and goes, Dada.
My son thinks it's kind of nice knowing he has a brother now. Again, though, he told me he's going to need more time to adjust before he's comfortable with officially meeting him. And I understand that completely. So yeah, it's been quite a ride so far. You can imagine how busy it's been with a new kiddo to bond with and raise. We're currently working with a lawyer to get all the legal things set right away. I want to make sure I have my rights as a father and get my time with my son if she ever changes her mind about being compliant and decides to shut me out of his life again. That's all I have as of right now in terms of an update, so I hope this answered some of your questions. And that's the end of the story.
Wait.
Wow! Wow!
Never ever slept with my brother's mom.
Dang it. That one always
Ah.
gets me, you guys.
That's like the one that I always do whenever if I play with like my friend. I always
Yeah,
I
you're
That's
to
the
get
one?
some.
That's the specific one?
No. There's always
That's what I always do.
Always get some.
There's always one, and mine to my friends is never have ever pulled the fire drill because she did it by accident,
Oh, okay,
like a
okay.
dummy.
Who?
She was playing with the little flap, and then like there's literally a little. She's just. You guys think I'm ADHD? She's like on video, just playing with it, talking to someone, and then all of a sudden she's like, and then runs away. Like the fire
Yikes.
department, police department came, and they're like, unfortunately, we do have to suspend you.
Yeah, it's a full felony. Tough.
She
But
got like
folks-
9 days in school suspension. Yeah. Which I guess it could have been worse, but I don't know. She's just so funny and stupid.
Anyway, on that note, that's the end of the stream.
Oh, we don't have a wheel spin?
No.
Mm.
Guys, I've been here for like 3 seconds. I didn't even get to read a story.
It's okay. You'll be able to read stories until 9 o'clock.
Ugh.
But
I didn't even get to show my chicken.
I'm not a chicken. I'm the chicken.
Is that Mr. T?
I thought you said that was a pigeon. Can't tell anymore.
Oh, it's not a chicken. You see, you made me think it was a chicken.
But that's the end of the stream. So if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.